really doesn't. Hi everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hi Nobi. Thank you so much for the 19 months. Oh my gosh. Over over a year, almost 2 years now. That's crazy. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Where'd you
2 years
live?
is a long time.
Yeah. Nobi's like is my bestie. Mm-hmm. He's a sweetheart.
Ah,
You're hiking
Colin is cute.
cuties. Ah. How is everybody doing today? How's Otterbar and how's the Numi? 17 flowers. I have 12 flowers.
Some people
Oh.
have like 19 because there's been a few days where like my stream crashed, so like you can
Uh-oh.
like redeem more.
Hi
Hi Storm.
Storm! Welcome. I'm learning how to rig today. Step by step with the beautiful mind Momo.
Hello. Um
Sensei,
yeah,
Momo.
today we're starting a new hopefully series and
Mm-hmm.
collab streams that we can
Yeah,
do like throughout the summer.
I'm very
Um
excited.
we're gonna rig this vampire nurse model from start to finish.
Yeah.
Maybe not all on stream, but hi me.
Hi, Mui. Good morning. I just woke up too. Wait, I think we all did.
Yeah, I took a nap, so I did
Oh,
too.
Momo, did you get any sleep yesterday?
Nope, none.
Do you have a monster?
I have a coffee, yeah.
Oh, I have a coffee too. I guess Mari's with you too. He did not sleep. That's.
Maybe. Sorry I had a bad day though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I honestly just got addicted to my work and didn't stop.
I
Um,
was so tired, so I'm like a grandma. I need to get my rest.
I usually love my sleep, but there's every so often where like I don't have anything really going on the next day that I need to sleep for. And like I don't know, I just work through the night.
Hmm. But I
Thankfully,
knew we
teaching
had
for
this.
me
I was
comes
like,
pretty naturally.
I'm gonna need my brain power.
Well, this model is not simple because she's got like the two versions, right? Like she's got the vampire mode and the non-vampire mode.
Mm-hmm.
But for her eyes, at least, which we're doing today, it's
Yeah.
got like a guide for you.
Ooh.
Hello, nice orange. Thank you for the follow.
Hello.
Momo's sleep schedule's only a vague suggestion. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think she drinks more monster than
Hello,
sleep.
orange.
Hi Orange, welcome.
Hi, Ping. Welcome.
Hi Ping. Hello.
Yeah, we
Mama.
can hop into this as soon as you're ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to work. Hi,
Hi
Mochi.
Daisy, Mochi. Thank you, Nice Orange, for the follow. Welcome to my laptop family. My name's Elliot, or Ali for short.
Fluffy.
Hi Fluffy. Hello. Hi Ping. Welcome into my family.
Um,
I'm ready
Today we're
whenever.
gonna be rigging the eyes and if we have time, V-Bridger and starting the head. Um, I'm not like a super professional on V-Bridger, but I know all the parameters and I know some tips, so I can help you with that.
Okay.
But for sure, we'll be able to finish the eyes, I think. It just depends on if you want to also do the expressions for the eyes. Like, if you want to
Ooh.
rig the tears today, that might take a little bit longer to teach, but we can do whatever you feel like when we get there.
Okay. Should
Um,
I hide all the tears?
yeah, so I like to make folders with the tears. I've already done it on mine. Um,
Oh, I see.
you're gonna want to also import that
Okay.
Bridger add-ons because it has the invert mask for the eye.
So do I go to file?
You can just drag it right into
Oh,
the window.
okay.
Hmm.
And then okay. Um,
It should prompt you like which model file you want to add it to. So
yeah.
just click the vampire nurse
Add
one.
all layers as new art mess or
Yep,
register.
you can do that one.
Okay. Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is grab the purple mask, the
Yes.
one by the eye,
Mhm.
and you're gonna drag that from the PSD where it loaded
Mhm.
down into where the right above the eye folder. It doesn't really matter like if it's perfectly ordered or anything, but that just makes it easier for you. Also in ads, yeah, you can turn off whatever you want to see better. I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
off the bangs, the
Me too.
nurse's cap, and
Okay.
the face shadow for the bangs as well,
Yeah.
because I find that easier. So it should be bulge.
Let's see. Open.
There's lots of folders on this model, which I love. I think it's really good to get into organization early.
I tried to do that too with all my
Yeah,
files on my own model art.
nice.
You said an
It's a
eyes,
good
right?
habit.
Okay. Uh, doesn't. Where did you put yours again?
Fox
Underneath.
Moon, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the invert mask I put just right above my eye folder.
Ooh. Oh, all the eyes? Doesn't matter where.
Yeah, above all the eyes. It doesn't really know. We're just gonna start with the right eye and then reflect it. So,
Okay. Above the eyes. Okay.
yes.
There we go. Perfect.
So, what you're gonna do next, if you've turned everything you want off, like you can
Mhm.
see everything the way you'd like to, um, you're gonna, with the invert mask as your highlighted item,
Yeah.
hit Control C on your keyboard.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna go into the I folder where it says like open and then
Mhm.
R.
Mhm.
And you're gonna go down until you get to the eyes in there. And if you select the I folder, I don't know if you can see on my screen
It's a little
which
bit
one.
blurry, but I can see. It's under swirl eyes.
Underneath swirl eyes. Yep.
Mhm.
And just select it, right click it, go to manage child objects, select all.
Manage child objects. Select all.
And then you're just
Ooh.
gonna control click each one of the folders only because you can't clip folders, so you'll have to
Yeah.
deselect them.
Okay.
Are you there?
I am there.
Okay. And then I want you to also deselect the eye whites of the full vampire black and the
Mhm.
white one.
Got it.
And when you're there, you're going to go to the clipping ID in the inspector
Mhm.
window and paste with Control V
Mhm. And then
the
enter.
invert mask that we copied. Yep.
Excellent.
And then you're going to check mark the box that says invert mask.
Oh, check. Okay. Perfect.
Yep. And then you should see that your eye stuff is clipped now, and you shouldn't be able to see the iris past your lashes. That's how you'll know you did it correctly. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
right to me.
Okay.
Yep.
I
So
think
this
my
this
program's
invert.
lagging for a second, but now it's not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Uh, Sometimes when you clip a lot of things at once, it'll lag. There's two ways to clip things. You can go to the clipping ID box in the inspector window and hit the drop down arrow and select everything individually,
Oh,
or
that
you can
seems a bit more
copy.
difficult.
It
Like more
is,
time
or you can
consuming.
copy the ID like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason that exists, I don't know why, to be honest,
I
but
don't know.
it reloads after each click, so it takes much longer than the method that we use. So
Mm.
generally, you always want to copy your ID and paste it in instead. Yeah, thanks, Rusty. Maybe I should turn him off when I do collabs. He's quite intrusive.
No, I like it.
You like
I
it?
like Frosty. He's funny.
Okay.
Thanks, Frosty Tools. Yeah.
Okay. So now that we have everything clipped, what we can do is go to the eye white.
Okay,
So this is just like the regular white iris, and we're gonna give it a mesh. Do you know
perfect.
how to do mesh? I don't know how much of rigging you actually know.
Um,
I'm pretending you know nothing.
we can go in just like that. I think that's great.
Okay,
Mesh right
so
here. Auto mesh
yes,
or
we're gonna manually mesh it because we're
okay.
gonna end up gluing this to the invert mat.
Oh,
So what you can
manual mesh.
do is hit show model image under display,
Mhm.
and it'll show you like just the piece that you're looking at, because
How'd
this
you
is
make
a
your
piece that's a little
background
bit.
gray?
You can change it in the lower left corner of your canvas.
Hmm. Right here.
Yours will have like the checkers right now because it's not colored. Yeah, right there.
Got it.
Perfect. Yeah, you can
Mhm.
make it whatever color you want.
I'll match you.
Yay!
Hi Salvador, welcome in. Cool draw. We're rigging today.
Rena, enjoy your flower. Also, Lurker, enjoy your flower.
Enjoy
Um,
your flowers.
I don't know. Do you have a drawing tablet that you're gonna use, or are you gonna use your mouse?
Oh, I can use my drawing tablet. I just gotta click and drag and move this. What's easier?
I like using a mix of both, but generally I use the drawing tablet to rig
Okay.
on anyways,
Okay.
whether I use my mouse or not. So
Let me
it makes
change
sense for me.
my screen for you then. Boom.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
What you're gonna want to do is erase the box that exists there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an eraser tool, so it's pretty intuitive what tool you need. Looks like
There.
an eraser,
Yes.
and just erase all of the current points. Yep. And then if you go to the one with the plus, you know,
Oh,
and then we're
I
just
have
gonna
some.
start meshing it. So generally, a good mesh for an eye white is pretty simple. You're gonna want to outline it with like maybe an inch on your screen away from the art,
Okay.
kind of like this to start. And then you're gonna do one more on the edge of the art mesh, and kind of
Mm.
just like keep your dots like fairly similar spaced apart. It doesn't have to be
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Oh no, not the bot.
Oh. Hi Yuna! How is my beautiful?
And then you
How
can
are
just
you?
do like a line down the middle, just so there's more points, but it
Where
doesn't
did you
super matter.
connect? How do you like start a new point and not have
If
it
you hit
connect?
escape on your keyboard, it'll
Oh,
remove the
okay.
red. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
It can be a little finicky. You can also alternatively click the arrow tool and then go back in, but I find it easier to just hit escape.
Mm-hmm. Have you played Minecraft before, Momo?
Yeah, Minecraft usually makes me feel a little bit sick
Oh,
though.
that's right.
Yeah. I would play it way more if not, but I honestly play it so little that I can never remember how to make the basic tools. I gotta be
Oh,
carried.
we even started a modded Minecraft server. So I was gonna invite you, but I don't want to make you sick.
I think there's like a bobbing you can turn off or something. Last time I played, I changed the setting, and it made it a lot better. I was able to play for
Ooh,
like an hour at a time,
yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
but that's kind of like, I don't know, not fun when you're trying to play with your friends.
No,
Only an
hey.
hour, you know?
They keep connecting. I don't want them to connect.
It's okay. And basically, all the blue lines
Mm-hmm.
are quote connection, whether you do the red line or not. So you can fill them in yourself, or you can auto connect them later, or you can leave them unconnected and the mesh still technically is connected.
Mm.
So it's okay. But yeah, that looks like a great mesh.
Thank you.
What we're gonna do next is select it all using the lasso tool. This
Mm-hmm.
is my preferred method to select it. You can use like the arrow one and just drag across the screen, but I don't know. I'm an artist, so the lasso tool
I
makes sense
know,
for me.
especially with the tablet. Hi, Zingy, welcome in. I
Hi,
yeah, I used
Zing!
to turn off Bobby all the time too, but I like it now.
And once you have it all selected, you're gonna hit Control C on your keyboard again.
Okay,
And then you can hit the blue check mark and just close out.
perfect.
All we're gonna do is paste this onto the full black
Oh,
vampire iris.
okay.
So we have the exact same mesh. So you can go onto that one and erase it. And then Control V will paste your mesh that you just copied.
Yeah.
Also, let
Ooh.
me know if I go too fast.
I will. I
Okay.
tend.
And
I hope I'm a fast learner.
and you can close out of that one. I
Mm.
hope you're a fast learner too, so we can get lots done. And then you're gonna go to your invert mask
Mm.
and go to the mesh edit again and erase the current points.
Mhm.
And we're gonna paste it again in here. And this time, instead of leaving it as is, we have to hit escape so that the red dots stop being red.
Mhm.
And then you're just gonna mesh the outside of the circle. It's
Okay.
okay if you cut it off, because the inner part's the part that matters. So like if
Okay.
it looks like an octahedragon or whatever it would be, then that's fine. Okay, have a good lock in. Hello, Jin, by the way.
Have a good lock in. Hi, Jin Boka. How are you? How's Jin doing today? Okay.
All right, and you can hit the check mark on that.
Mhm.
And now what we're gonna do is glue our irises to that. So you're gonna go
Ooh.
to the white one again,
Mhm.
and then with that selected, control click on the invert mask so you can
Perfect.
select both of them
Do I need to
and go.
select the black one too?
We can only do two at a time, so we have to go back and do
Oh.
that after.
Okay.
And then you go to your mesh screen and you use the lasso tool again. And just grab like the inner part, the part that we've been copying this whole time.
Okay. Whoops.
You could technically just select the whole thing because the outside mesh points won't match up, but sometimes if you select that on certain, like depending on your art mesh, it will grab it anyway. So it's always good to be specific.
Oh, I'm trying to. The lasso
Just
too is
remember to
trying to.
grab the lasso tool, yeah. You can hit Control Z to fix it, yeah.
I know, but it's trying to select the dots on the inside.
Oh, wait, let me make you bigger.
Hmm.
Um, are you sure you have the lasso tool selected?
Oh, why is my screen doing that on the stream? Let's see.
Yeah, I can't see your like inspector tool details at all.
No?
I think you've got like a warp deformer. Yeah, close that. We don't need that.
Where?
It's as if I'll like create warp deformer open.
Oh, this is on my. Yeah, I don't know why it says that out there.
Oh, okay.
If you look on Discord.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me look
Yeah,
there.
because then you can see my whole screen. I don't know why the warp deformer thing is popping up.
Okay, so you can go back into the mesh edit. Oh, we'll select everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks like you selected one more
I
art mesh.
did. Shadow face. Oopsie.
Perfect. Okay. You can just select the whole thing if you want. It's
But the
easier.
thing
I'm
is,
not
like,
sure
I'm
what's
trying to use.
happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to click the
Hi, Ray.
lasso, but it's
Yeah,
only.
just do the whole thing. It's okay. It's not gonna, in this case, it's not gonna grab the wrong ones. They're not close enough for it to do that.
I don't know why it's not letting me do it on the inside.
Maybe just you should try hitting escape next time. I don't know. I've never seen that, to be honest.
I was clicking escape.
It almost looks like it's like. Anyways, you can select the whole thing. It's okay.
It's annoying me now. Okay.
And we're gonna hit Control G. This is the glue shortcut.
Ooh.
And so all those dots now are glue. And so we're gonna go and do the same thing. We're gonna
Hi,
select the
Rex.
black iris and then the invert mask. And you always want to select in a specific order as well. So, for example, we're gluing like downwards. So you want to select upwards,
So we
if
want to
that makes
select
sense.
the mask first. The
The iris, the eye skin, or whatever.
Okay, the black part first, and then
Yeah.
okay.
And just do the same thing.
Maybe it'll work this time. No, it doesn't look like it.
That's so weird. Oh, you know what it is?
Hmm.
Your clicking selection area is at 55 pixels. I have mine at
Oh,
10.
there we
Try
go.
turning that down. Try it now.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
I've never
nice.
seen that before. I didn't even realize that was a thing, to be honest.
Now I click Control G.
Yes. And you can
And
close
it's
that.
glued because you know they're okay, they're like glowing. Okay.
Yeah, your glue will appear above the thing you glued it to. So if you go scroll to where your black iris is, or eye white, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the glue.
Oh, wait, let me make this a
So
little bit bigger.
perfect. Yep. So
How do
what
you
we're
see
gonna
the
do
glue?
next.
Oh, right here on the side.
Yeah. So in your
Oh.
parts window,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna select both the glues at the same time with control click again. Thank you for the follow, Baka.
I'm. Who's a werewolf? No, I'm not a werewolf. That's the cool bot Rex. Hi, Vodka. Okay.
And then we're gonna hit the glue icon, which is the second from the right at the top.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna click your screen and it's gonna go red. You wanna just make it all red.
How much is your
You
weight
can
stuff at?
26.
Okay.
It's kind of heavy right now. Usually I have it around like 4 to 15 or so, but it's just going fully red in this case, so it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter.
Okay. I've got it.
And as long as everything's red, you can just hit the arrow icon again.
Is there so that's just A? Okay. That's the
I'm not sure what
shortcut.
the shortcut is, but I don't use it if
Oh,
there is
okay.
one. Okay, now we can mesh the rest of the eye, which is pretty easy. We're gonna auto mesh it. Um, we're gonna just select all the folders.
Mm-hmm.
So pupil wings, full vampire iris, standard iris, and the light.
And the
Light
lights.
is above pupil wings.
Perfect.
And then you can right click, manage child objects, select all,
And then unselect the
and
folders. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
no, but we have to select light again because it wasn't in
Yeah.
a folder, so it didn't
Mm-hmm.
like that. And then we're
Okay.
just gonna hit the auto mesh.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my own setup one, so I'm gonna give that to you now, the numbers.
Perfect.
Um, so if you click add,
Welcome in, CJO. Welcome, welcome. Add. Okay. I'm gonna name
and
it
I have mine
Mommy.
named, I'm gonna give you multiple, so I have mine named outline. Thank you so
Outline.
much for the follow, Joe.
Thank you so much, CJ.
And then your numbers are gonna be 50,
50.
50 again,
50.
14,
Okay, 14.
and then 14 again,
5,
and then
10.
5, 5, 10, 0. Yep.
Okay.
Should be already a 10, I think, there. But you can try.
Oh my. There we go.
This is the one I use for most things, so I probably won't have to give you another one for a while.
Okay.
But that is all of our eye stuff and
Ooh.
mesh,
Mm-hmm.
except for like the eyelids and stuff. But that's our
Yeah.
physics.
Mm-hmm.
For the lashes, this is the boring part is meshing, but that's okay. Has to be done. We're
Yeah.
gonna go up to where the thing says eyebrows, eyelid, eyelashes, and select all of them again, the same way we did before.
Let's see.
They're all gonna be within the R.
Oh, I see.
If it helps, you
Eyebrows,
can lock
eyelid.
everything you're not using with you see where there's like the eye and there's
What
like
do?
another column? The second column there is the one
Mm-hmm.
that you can lock things with.
Okay. Welcome
Yeah.
in. Hi, Jam. I'm doing excellent. Wait, so I need
Hello.
the bottom lashes, side. Okay, I got
Yep.
it.
And then we're gonna select all again. So yep, perfect.
Manage, select. Oh, okay,
And then we're gonna use the same auto mesh. So you go to
okay,
your auto mesh and use the outlined one.
perfect.
This outline one pretty much does everything perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, for example, the way the eyebrow is meshed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pretty clean, right? The only thing we're gonna need to change
I think
is
maybe I did
thank you
something
for the
different on my
follow.
mesh than yours. Mine's like less.
Did you use the outlined one? You've got to
Mm,
select it in the drop down.
I did. I think I've. Oh, maybe I
Oh,
didn't.
the numbers didn't save. Okay, 50, 50,
50, 50.
and then 14, 14. And then just hit add again. Or hit overwrite, actually.
And then
Oh, and
10.
10, yeah.
Right. Yes. And then I probably need to re-add the other things,
No, this
which
should be
is
okay.
mm, I think you're right. Okay.
We reached a new follower goal. Thank you guys so much. I think we reached
Yeah.
600.
What? Are you gonna do anything
Yeah.
special or no?
I'm gonna stream with you.
Awesome. So sweet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was my 600th follower. Thank you so much. Sorry, I've got Discord up and OBS up and everything, so.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to keep up.
Okay. You don't need to select those eyebrows.
Oh, these are... No, wait, my eyebrows. Oh, reference. Oops.
If you right click on the part you're trying to select,
Mm-hmm.
you can hit Object at Cursor,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll show you everything that's underneath of it.
Ooh. Ah. Very nice. Hello, Dork. Welcome,
Are
welcome in
we...
to my Landmark family. How are
Yeah,
you?
welcome, Dark.
Welcome. Hi, Ziggy. How are you? Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Hi, hi. It's so
Are
hot in my
you
house.
meshed?
Oh, yes, it's smashed. I'm very sorry.
Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna have to redo one,
Hmm.
because the outlined one doesn't really do a great job for it. So under your top eyelashes,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna want to select the base.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna manually mesh this one. So we're gonna go into the manual mesh edit.
And
It's
delete
actually not too
everything.
bad.
It's not bad.
Um,
No?
but we're gonna redo it anyway. We're gonna make it a
Okay.
little denser.
Okay.
Um, so if you go to the stroke mesh mapping, it's the
Mm-hmm.
last tool.
Yes.
You can draw a line
Mm-hmm.
across, like this blue line will appear. Just like draw a line. Yeah, that's pretty
Ooh.
good. And we're gonna change the number of vertices to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to scroll down in there. Yep.
Beautiful.
And then we're gonna just adjust the numbers basically until it fits. So mesh width a little bigger.
Mesh width bigger.
hmm I put mine to like 16 and it covered it, but whatever yours needs.
Okay.
And then we're gonna make the repeated density lower. We want like equilateral triangles basically. So I put mine down to 10 and it worked. Yeah,
Seems
if
pretty
it looks
good.
vaguely like mine, then
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Perfect.
And you're gonna hit confirm stroke being edited.
Can shift E. Okay.
And then you can just hit the check mark.
Boom. That's good.
And then just a few more things to mesh. There's some makeup at the bottom of
Mm-hmm.
the folder here. So it's heart, eyeliner, makeup, and shadow. And you can auto mesh those with the outline as well.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, boring part done. Yippee!
Wow.
Um, so if you see there's a closed folder, this is
Mm-hmm.
your reference for your closed eye if you want to use it.
Ooh.
You can always make your own
Mm-hmm.
like shape, but generally this is what a closed eye looks like, so it should be good for reference.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do for this to be easier is drag the closed folder above
That's a
the
good
open
idea.
folder
Mm-hmm.
so that it's on top. Yeah.
You're
It
gonna
even
turn the
shows like the
opacity
makeup.
down?
I am, yeah. So I'm gonna select the R folder inside of it and go to the inspector window, and you have to deselect all the folders, which is so annoying. I wish it didn't do that.
What
But
if you did select all child parts? Does it still... Oh, it does select all the folders. Mm.
yeah. It's okay though. It's not too many folders.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna turn that down until I like what it looks like. They're all at different opacities, so it's just whatever you feel.
Why is mine not above it? Am I crazy? Well,
Um, I think your folder's off. That's why you have to hit the closed. next to where it says close.
Okay. Well, I'll put this down first, and then that's fine.
Yeah.
30% fine.
Okay. We can ignore pretty much everything else to do with that. I'm gonna lock it so I don't accidentally click on
That's a
things.
smart idea.
You wanna just hit the lock next to, yeah, right there. Perfect. And I just closed the folder so that I can select the other things. Alrighty. We're gonna start with just the base lash line. So that's
Mm.
the one that we just meshed. And what I usually do is select this tool here. It's the Deform Path Edit tool.
Oh, oh. I'm trying to move my parameter. There we go. Perfect. So I can match
Yeah,
your
if
screen.
it helps you, yeah, we can set it up the same.
There we go.
I've got
My tool
former
details are
parameter.
in here, not here.
My
No
tool
way.
details and inspector are together.
Where am I? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna leave my inspector right here. So what do we need to
Okay,
grab?
the base.
Okay,
This
the
is in the
base.
top eyelashes. Yep. And then we're going to select the Deform Path Edit tool, which
Mm-hmm.
is right here. And we're going to make a path, basically, that follows it. You don't want too many dots because it makes it harder to control.
That's
But,
true.
like, extend over the edge and then do, like, a couple along the eye.
Perfect.
And now we can start making the eye close. So if you go to your folder of IR,
Mm-hmm.
I already have them all set up for you.
Yeah.
Um, we're gonna just keyform this with 3 keyforms.
Oh, three
So the
keyframes.
middle one is your like normal eye. The
Mm-hmm.
top one will be your widened eye, and the lower one will be your closed eye.
Welcome in, Hanako. Aiko, welcome in. Thank you so much for being my 1,300th follower. Thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Welcome to my Lovebug family. Yeah. I'm gonna spend my 1,300th follower special with Mama too.
Yay!
How are you? Welcome in, Hanako. Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
All
So
right.
the
No,
one
you're
on the
good.
left is the closed eye.
Yes. So we're gonna basically make this lash line fit the lash line of the closed eye that it gave us.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually like to drag the full red box down to start
Mm-hmm.
so it like kind of lines up with where it should go in the corners. So you'll want to select the middle red part.
Okay. Oop. How do I select the box?
There's like a little red dot in the middle.
I got it.
Yeah, perfect. And then I use my deform path and I just edit the rest. You can hit the red box to close it as well with the X.
Okay.
And yeah, just keep going until you get it into the right shape.
Mm.
It's so cool that you're learning how to rig. We are teaching Elegant how to rig, so hopefully you can learn some
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm so excited. My jazzy bossa nova music's great.
If you find that your mesh is like not bending as much as you want it to, you can go back into the mesh editor
Okay.
and hit 4 division and it'll like give you like a dot in between every dot basically.
Oh my gosh. Do I gotta go to the
Like
middle
that.
thing? Okay. Mesh editor, not warp deformer. Mesh edit and 4 decision, and then
Yeah.
perfect.
And just see if that still works for you. Sometimes the more dots you have, like the more places it can bend at, right? So sometimes it's not a good thing. But in this case, I think it works because you want it to bend in a lot of spots.
Mm, I agree.
Hello, Kiro.
Mm.
Enjoy your flower. Yeah, it's rigging class
Hello!
today.
Rigging class. Rigging class. Hmm.
But yeah, that is the basis of your closed eye. As soon as you're happy with that shape, we can move on to the upper lashes. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 3 to start with.
I feel like.
And just let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay.
We can
And
make
you do fine
also,
tuning later, huh?
yeah, we can do that after if you want.
Okay. It's just
I
like
do.
the reference is not the same as the eye shape, which is, I think, bound to happen.
Yeah, because it was totally redrawn, it looks like.
Ooh. Cool. Okay.
Perfect. So you can select lashes 1, 2, and 3. You can
Mm-hmm.
shift click, yeah? And what I do is I just take the red box and I just flip it. So I grab the top
I
until
need
the
to
arrows
add
appear.
the things again, though, right? More,
Always,
3 more.
yes.
Okay.
Sorry, that's just habit for me.
Nice. Okay.
So I select all 3 and then
How do
make
I
sure
get
you
my
move
box
to
back?
the right keyform. You're not on keyform if you look at where it is, so it won't show up.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So I just drag it until they look vaguely the same on the other side. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to edit them, but I just literally drag it down. Thank you so much for the follow, Hanako. And yeah, I just pull that down. So as you can see, this doesn't line up with her reference at all. And
No,
that's okay.
that's okay.
We're going to make it our own.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so what I like to do with lashes is use the brush to kind of curve them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where the brush tool is.
Mm-hmm. I love the technique that
And
I'm using for closed eyes. If you don't, we'll be using. Yeah, use it all. This class.
yeah, so I'm going to select a lash at a time and just kind of move them until I like where they're at. And you can also use like you can switch between tools. Just
Mm-hmm.
get it to a place where you like. But I like the brush because I can like kind of curve it. You know, like when you
Mm-hmm.
close your eyes and like you can see the curve of the lash.
Yeah, I do
I'm gonna
like
try to
that.
emulate that.
Is there
Yeah.
a D? What's a shortcut for brush tool? I don't know.
You can set up hotkeys for yourself. If you want,
How
I
to
can
do
show you
that?
how.
That's okay. We can do it now later.
Okay.
I've done it for the hide. So like if I don't want to look at the mesh, I've done it
Yeah.
for H. I like doing
Me
that.
too. Me too.
You put it to H too?
Yeah. Okay. And you can also adjust your base lash line if you need to here, because
Yeah.
you're already using the brush tool, so it'll be easy. Generally, what the main lash line does when you close your eyes is it squishes in the middle a little bit more,
Okay.
and it gets a little bit thicker in the middle
Really?
and thinner on the edges. Yeah.
That makes
So I
sense.
kind of just squish it like this. Just a little bit, not like so that it's a totally different shape, but just
Hmm.
like to change it a little. And if you ever want to see like what it looks like um in like with just the pieces you're working on, you can select them all and
Mm-hmm.
then I have it on a hotkey. I don't
I
know.
think
You
it
can
was
hit
like
solo at the
C
top.
or Z.
You can also hit solo at the top. That's the
Oh.
button for it.
For solo.
It's right above your mouse. But mine is just on S. So
Oh.
here you can see them and you can change the color even of
Oh, it is
the.
S for me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. If you go to the inactive color box, that'll change the
Oh
color.
my.
So I like it being slightly transparent still.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And then you could even use like your hide in this window, for example.
Whoa,
Um, but yeah, you can edit things a little bit easier this way, I think,
that's
because you can
true.
see them up close. I love the blood bag earrings. This design is actually really cool. I'll show you guys the
Yeah.
reference sheet later. I'm gonna sell this model for one person only in my VGen shop once we finish. I have a whole stream set up that goes with her with like emotes and overlays and a chat box. And I've been waiting to re-rig her for quite a while because she's old to me now. So my last rig of her was like a year and a half ago, I think, and I've grown a lot since then.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to give her the best rig she can have, and then send her off. Hopefully, someone will buy her. But yeah, just rework this until you like it, and then you can
Okay.
move on to the other lashes too. Even
So you said you squished it more? Like,
yeah,
and you
here
made it bigger in the middle?
in the middle, and I squished it in on the edges.
Hmm.
I don't do official rig classes. I did at one point, but it's just very time consuming, and everyone learns at different speeds. So your best bet is to catch me on my streams and ask questions there.
Whoops. I think this is supposed to blend in with that line right there. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I did with mine.
And then this base is still wonky. Hmm. Yours is thicker than mine.
Yeah, I made it thicker.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I didn't sabotage your art.
Who?
Oh, I was making a joke.
Well, oh, I can make this bigger.
Oh yeah, if you click and drag with your brush, you can change it. My weight of my brush is also much different. That might help you more too. My weight is at 24,
Oh.
and my brush size is, my brush stiffness is at 43.
Mm-hmm. 43.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
It just gives you a little bit more control, I find. You can play with
Hmm.
those numbers for what works with you, but
That's true. This is
yeah,
fun
I'm
art
gonna
to
move
work with.
on
Alright.
to
I'll move
lash
on
4
with
and
you.
5. Okay,
Lash
you
4
don't
and
have
5.
to. You can keep working on it.
No, this is
Or
perfect.
if you want, we can just like get
I
it done
am.
and then we can edit it off stream.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm satisfied.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna keyform these.
I don't. Do mine have. Oh, okay, they do. Keyform. Beep boop bomb. Perfect.
These lashes, if you look at it with an open eye, they're like underneath of the lash line
Yeah.
almost.
So they would.
So they would kind of disappear,
They would.
in my opinion. So I'm gonna flip them again because that's what I do with my lashes. Um, but then I'm gonna drag them to like vaguely the correct spot, and I'm actually gonna squish them in. Because it doesn't make sense for this to actually be visible.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna put them in the right spot, and then I'm just gonna squish it with my brush. And I'm just gonna squish it like, especially that longer one, I'm gonna squish it so that it like follows the path of the lash, if that makes sense. Like I'm not
Hmm.
just gonna squish it like this way. I'm gonna follow the path so that when it does the transition, it looks like it's like
Oh.
disappearing on itself. We did some manual meshes, but for the most part, I auto mesh. I just have some custom auto meshes that I use. Auto mesh got really, really good in 5.0. So if
Oh,
you're using a recent version of Live 2D, your auto mesh is going to be like better than most things you can create yourself. Because it's a computer doing it right, so it understands triangles better than you can click.
that's true. What does yours look like when you click S and you open and close?
Mine looks like this.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. Ooh, sorry if you hear me crack.
I did.
Ugh,
That's okay though.
looking down hurts my poor back. I need like another one of those things, the ergonomic drawing tablets, like stands
Oh,
where they can go up
yeah.
and you can draw up, like the ones that
Yeah,
Wacom
mine's
have.
up. Yeah. My XP pen has it built in.
Ooh, that would be
Looks good to
nice.
me. I like
Okay,
it.
all
We
right.
can do the wide lash next. So what I'm gonna do is select all of those lashes
Okay.
at the same time and go to the wide stance. So that's gonna be the far to the right keyform.
Oh, wide lash. Okay.
Yep. And I always use my brush and I
Mhm.
make it like the size of the middle of the lashes.
Mhm.
So like this big maybe. And then I just drag it upwards on the lash so that I can make a nice curve. And you can make it as wide as you want. This is where you make expressiveness happen. So for me, I think she's kind of like cutesy and like um she would have quite a wide eye happening
Yeah.
because like it's cutesy to me. So I'm just gonna edit that and make it a little bit thicker again in the middle and thinner on the edge, like we
Oh.
did before on the other side. Just like a little bit of adjustment. It's like little details, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for my wide eye. You can make it go as wide as you want.
I like white eyes.
Yeah, me too. And when you're happy with it, then we can move on to the side lashes. And you might want to give it a save too. So you can hit Control S
Yes.
and save a
Mm.
file.
Yes, sensei.
I thought I'd be more sleepy because I just woke up from a nap, but I'm actually doing good. I'm wide awake.
Ooh, I'm pretty relaxed.
Nice. I hope I don't make you like hate reading or something by the end.
Mm-mm. No, you're excellent teacher. I just become a perfectionist, so like once I learn how to
I
use a program, I could spend time just adjusting stuff later on
I
when
feel
it's like the base is set up.
that. I'll teach you how to get everything done, and then I'll teach you the little tricks later. I made everything you taught yourself click more. I'm so happy to hear that. You don't even know, like I love seeing little baby riggers come to life. It's my true
Yeah,
joy.
it makes me happy. I don't know why some people keep techniques sometimes.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
No, I don't like doing that personally.
Whenever you're ready, though, we'll move on to the side lashes. Just let me know.
I'm ready.
Okay. Perfect. You're gonna want to keyform those then. And what this side lash does is, well, the main side lash, there's two on this model. Usually you'll just have one. But number 2 side
Mm-hmm.
is the main one that you would usually have. Basically, it needs to tuck up and disappear as well,
Mm-hmm.
like the other ones did. You're gonna want to make sure that it follows the same curve of the lash line, but also its original positioning. Does that make
True.
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what I like to do is just take the red box and drag it in to the lash line so that it's mostly hidden. Good night, Lee.
Good night. Night, night, Lee.
And then I'm gonna select the base and the side lash so that I can see them together with solo. I don't need to see all the lashes in this case. I just really want to see where they overlap. And I'm gonna squish it until it fits back behind
Oh.
that lash. Again, you want to kind of keep the same path because if you change the path, you're gonna see it when it transitions. So mine looks like this.
Hmm.
Sometimes you have like really long ones, especially on like wide eyes, and you kind of have to tuck it in at a curve. But this one's not too bad. And you can also adjust your eye widen while you're here if you need to.
True.
And then yeah, just do the same thing with the other side lash when you get to it.
Did I do it right? Or no, it does not look like right.
It does look right to me.
Okay. I didn't need to do the squishing, which was interesting.
This one is gonna have to move quite a bit more. I'm honestly just gonna drag the red bounding box. I'm gonna hold Alt,
Hmm.
and what that'll do is squish it in equally on both sides.
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna drag that back behind the lash line because this one is going to squish so much. It's better to just get a head start on it, I find. And again, I'm just gonna make sure that it's fully hidden there. And then just check that the transition looks okay. And so like in this case, I would say that it's not because like this range here, you can
Mm-hmm.
see it on the top and the bottom, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna adjust it until that doesn't happen, which I think means moving it up more and then squishing it back down. This is like a really minor movement, but I think that already looks a little bit better. I'm gonna just squish it up a little bit more.
How do we reset the position? If I didn't like want to undo it because I did too much movements with my arrow.
You can go to the middle key form, so like the original positioning that you
Mm-hmm.
want it to be on.
Yeah.
If you right click the green dots, it'll automatically snap for you.
Okay.
And then go to modeling at the top.
Yeah.
Hello, Sophilus.
Hello.
And then go to edit form.
Mm-hmm. Form.
And then click revert to original.
Okay. Modeling edit form. Revert to original. Perfect. Thank you. Welcome in,
Yeah.
Alex, Mike, Vic. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
I'm also going to redo mine. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit of a complex eye with the lash setup, but I think we've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. I like it. Which one am I today? This is Elegant, and I
Hello!
am the pink find me.
My name's Elegant, or Ellie for short, and I'm a cursed Cupid VTuber. And Momo's not controlling me. Momo's teaching
Yeah.
me though. She's not puppeting me today, unlike you would normally see her puppeting another VTuber. Mm-hmm. Are you saving?
If you're happy with that, yeah, I always save after I do something.
Okay.
And we'll do
Hi.
the bottom lashes next.
Excellent.
I'm actually going to select them all at once and hit solo and do them all at once.
Solo. Oh.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
So that's the S key bind.
Bottom lashes. And select them all. S.
Thank you. Thank you, Hanako. And yeah, keyform them, 3 keyforms. Go to the bottom one. And what you want to do is you generally don't really want to move the bottom lash line. I'll say that.
Okay.
But sometimes you need to kind of warp it into position. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Smooth. So, like, for example, if you look
Hello.
at my eye,
Yeah,
these line up well up until the end.
that's
So I'm just going to pull
true.
those down. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm just going to make that tiny adjustment because my lash line already covers most of them. So it's fine. You don't really want to move the bottom lash line because it's like if the bottom of your eye were moving, your cheek would have to be pushing it up, right? And we're not making a cheek movement here. So that's why you wouldn't really touch it. And then you can, for your widen eye, sometimes pull it down if you like that style. But you definitely don't have to, and I'm not going to. I don't like it
Do you like
on
having the bottom
models.
lashes show more or like more hidden?
Personal preference, I tried
Mm.
just not to move them as much as possible. So maybe I would like curve the lashes where they are
Oh.
instead of like moving the lash line.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
But yeah,
eyeliner
that's
looks
really
really
all I'll
good.
do there.
Thank you.
Um, Next we can do the eyelid. Um, so if
Do
you
you
want
ever
to
make it go
select,
more wide-eyed for
hi
the top
Aya.
one?
If you want to, you can. I'm not.
Okay, I'll wait then.
I think it kind of gives like a yandere vibe, and I was going for more of a cutesy vibe.
Mmm.
It's just, in my opinion, you can totally do it if you want.
No, not right now. So now we're
Um,
under eyelid. No.
yeah, so I'm gonna select the line, the shadow, and then I'm gonna scroll down to where the makeup was,
Mm-hmm.
and also select the makeup. Not the shadow down there though, because that's the bottom
Mm-hmm.
of the eye. We're only selecting the top. And then I'm gonna hit solo on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Keyforms?
then I'm gonna use, yeah, we're gonna keyform it. And then I'm gonna use the deform path edit tool again.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
one next to the brush.
We need to
And
make
I'm
a
just
line.
gonna make a line, yeah,
Hi,
with all of them
line.
selected.
How often do you use
And
warp
then
deformers? Because, like, a lot of the things I'd watched, it seemed like they did warp deformers for, like, everything.
I use warp deformers pretty much everywhere except for my eyes. I just do warp deformers for physics for my eyes. And I do the actual shapes on the art mesh usually.
Oops.
It's just personal preference. You could have used a warp deformer for everything. Um, in this case, it doesn't make a huge difference. You'll see when we start using them for the physics and stuff, like lash physics and that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. And when you have that path made, you're gonna go to the closed eye
Mm-hmm.
and make this look like a closed eye, basically. So it straightens out a little bit. This is also personal preference. Some people don't move the eyelids at all. They think that
Really?
it like to stay where it is. Yeah. But I like to move it. I like to kind of like flatten it out slightly and also pull it downwards. Because to me, like the whole eye kind of shifts, right?
Yeah.
Especially with an eye that moves this much, um, like downwards. So that's kind of how mine looks. There's like a little variation, but it's there. Um, and then what I also like to do is select the eye crease. So that's the one
Ooh.
called line. And I actually changed the opacity of it because it's uncreasing when the eye closes.
Hmm.
So I changed my opacity until I think it looks good. There's no specific number there. I'm gonna do 70 in this case. You caught the stream, Eddie! Oh my god, welcome! Eddie was so
Hi.
sad when I told him about the collab. He's like, I'm not gonna be there.
Aww. Oh, what's going on? I'm shifting stuff. So you grabbed the line and you made the opacity lower because it. Okay. Hmm.
And then on the upper, you do what you would expect. You make it curve a little bit more instead of flatten out. Um, Sometimes I even change the color of the line here too. Um, you can use the multiply and screen tool
Hmm.
and like make it a little bit darker. So you can see, you can like change the colors. I don't know how well you can see that, to be honest. It's your mother's birthday. Happy birthday to your mother. Hope she has a wonderful birthday. You can even like change the tone of it. So like she's got
Really?
red lashes,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna make it a red color when I do it.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just a little tiny change. Like I can't even see that, to be honest. But I did it and I know that it matters. So usually you have like a skin tone line there, so
Someone's
it
at my
is quite
door.
visible when you do it. Pardon?
Said someone's at my door. Let me see who it is.
Oh, okay. Stay safe.
Oh, I'm looking on my phone.
Oh,
I'm not answering that. It's the Mormons.
oh.
I'm not home.
Both your dad and niece are sick. Oh no. Hopefully he has enough energy for your mom. Eddie's at your door. Eddie's the Mormon.
Oh no. I really hope they go away. I feel bad. This is the third time they've come to my. Actually, more like the 10th.
You can also kind of make it squish and stretch a little bit if you like. For
Yeah.
example, like if it goes upwards, it would squish inwards
I feel like I'm not
because
satisfied with my downward.
you can keep
Yeah.
adjusting it. We're in no rush.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm just gonna keep adjusting some little parts of my eye. So my eye white and the light. I'm gonna select both um, of the irises at once. You do have to toggle on the vampire eye if you want to edit it
Oh,
though.
okay, yeah.
And I'm just gonna make sure that it lines up with my widen eye basically.
The Mormons would come to my house as well, and I'd tell them non denominational Christian. believe me, I've told them many things, and they still come and bring me Mormon Bible. Nothing against the religion, I just don't believe in it. Anyways, enough about that. Back to rigging. Hello, Aika. Nova.
Hello, Aika. Welcome. Have a good street. I'm assuming using voice
I'm
detector or
driving.
whatever that's called.
Make sure to be safe.
Whenever you're happy with it, you're just gonna do the invert mask next.
Okay.
It is a cool design. She's got two different sets of eyes, a vampire set and a regular set. They're pretty cool.
Hmm.
It's the earrings that made me famous. It is. This is my first hit tweet was
Ooh.
these earrings. I got like 500 likes or
Really?
something.
Wow.
Yeah, that was unheard of for me. If you find that it's like um kind of a little jittery in its motion, you can select a keyform with the right mouse button,
Mm-hmm.
and then see the arrow that appears on the right of the keyform.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit select, and it'll
Oh.
select everything that's on this,
Oh my god.
and then go to the hamburger menu in the parameters.
Yeah. You called hamburger?
Yeah, like hamburger or hot dog, because it's got like three
Mm-hmm.
lines, so it's a hamburger. Um, and then you go to extended interpolation
Ooh.
and hit the drop down and hit eclipse and put it on like a 2. You don't ever really want to use 5. Usually like 2 or 3 is more than enough.
Two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this should just make your motion a little bit smoother.
Oh. Hmm.
It's good for things that have to curve. Hi, Nevros.
Yeah. Hi,
I don't know if that
Navros.
helped you.
I am having a nice day. I'm logged in. I'll just may I make up later when we get the eye stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, you can go to the light. It's called light. And adjust it on your eye widen. Because on widen, it's not going to be lined up anymore.
Light.
It should be under swirl eyes.
Okay.
Want to spread the world of Live 2D, apply 3D rotation tool. Have I already looked into the new feature? I have. I do like it. I don't use it super often. Maybe I'll teach that method to Elegant when we do head angles. We'll see.
Okay.
And then just keyform it, and you can adjust it for the eye widen.
Okay. Wait, is this the Oh.
Yeah, you see how it's like not in the right spot anymore? So you're gonna wanna fix that. Yeah, I just use my brush to do it too. So whatever works. Basically, you're gonna develop a favorite tool. It's either gonna be like the path deform or the brush or just like warp deformers. You're gonna
Oh.
find your method, but
It's hard to see. Is it clipping into the white of the eye?
yes, because it doesn't extend past the invert mask. So if your invert mask isn't covering that area, it's not gonna show. So you have to select your invert mask and edit that too.
Oh.
Your eye just goes a lot wider than mine.
So how do I do that then? Keyform?
So see the part, yeah, keyform it, and see the yellow parts that we glued?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to drag those. I mean, you can drag the other parts too, but that's the part that needs to move. You have to select the arrow tool again to edit it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not wanting to do it. Do I need the...
Oh, did you color your glue? Go back to your glue for a moment.
Glue. Right here.
It's all red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mine worked. Maybe try using the brush. Oh.
Oh, it's not an invert right now.
That shouldn't be inverted. The things that are clipped should be inverted. It doesn't matter if that's inverted, I should say. But,
Oh.
I wonder where we went wrong on your end here. I think your eye whites might be clipped to it. Go to your white. Is there anything in the clipping ID?
No. Do I need to click invert mask there?
No. If there's nothing clipped there, it won't do anything.
Invert mask needs to be invert mask more?
No, because there's nothing in your clipping ID to invert mask, so it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hello! Hello, other mom. Hi, Ali. Welcome in. Also, welcome in Aesthetic Pico. How are you?
Can you maybe try using the brush on your eye white, the one you have selected? That works for you. Okay, just do this then. Select the eye white and the black one though. You'll have to turn it on so you can do it. You want to edit them both at the same time or you're gonna have an issue later.
Yeah.
It's just the other way from mine. It's not a huge deal. I don't know why I did that, but sometimes Live 2D just does Live 2D things.
True. And then for closed, should I squish it down?
Well, the reason we have the invert mask is because the invert mask should be doing it for you. Like you can see if I move my invert mask down, it actually disappears.
Let's
Does
see if
yours do that?
mine is doing that. Yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't remove your eye white. So can we copy this ID again? And paste into your eye whites?
Yeah.
And the black one. And invert mask it.
There.
Okay, and now try moving the invert mask. Yeah, that's what we want. So yeah, we're gonna
Ooh.
keyform this and squish that down. This invert mask method, essentially what it does is it saves you from having double clipping issues. So like, have you ever, oh, have you ever, as if you've rigged a bunch before. Um, Sometimes artists draw irises that need to be clipped to itself and then clipped to the eye white, which is actually not possible in Live
Hmm.
2D. So what you have to do then is like this really complex double clipping thing, and it's really annoying. So using an invert mask for all your eye stuff saves you the hassle, basically. But yeah, you just want this to fully hide behind your lashes. So I'm gonna kind of shape it so that it closes behind my lash, just for a
Hmm.
clean transition. And then on the eye widen, you already changed it, I believe, so we should be good there.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm very focused and listening to your
That's
accent.
okay.
Let's see. Hmm. How do
So
I change it when it's at these places?
yeah, so this is a problem. Mine's doing it too.
Yeah.
What we can do is make the transition a little bit smaller. So I made the mask quite big when I did it,
Mm-hmm.
but if you go to the middle keyform
Mm-hmm.
and you can right click them, yeah,
Yeah.
and just make it smaller so that it still covers the whole eye white, but it doesn't have so far to travel basically. Um, that should help a little bit. And hmm, I'm gonna test changing my glue the other way. Don't copy me yet.
Okay, I won't.
This might help. Maybe. Where is my brush? There.
I did something.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it green. Oh, what did you do?
I just made it smaller to like
Oh,
where
if
the.
that works for you, then that's okay. You can also select your glue and make it green, and it should squish for you.
Hmm. How would I do that?
Um, Select both the glues,
Okay.
and then you're gonna want to. Oh wait, I screwed it up actually. One
Okay.
sec. I honestly don't use this method very often. I was trying to
No.
show you the cool kid method, but maybe I don't even know it. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working with my glue
Hmm.
like this. Hold on. Monkey see, monkey do. Don't do
Hmm.
what I did.
I'm
It broke
watching.
it actually.
I just watching ya. Learning.
We're gonna leave the glue red because
Okay.
that was the correct way. And whatever you did with your eye to make it work, then if it works, it works.
I made the area smaller around the eye on the invert mask. So in the middle, I kind of did it right around the eye white where the eyelashes were.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then it worked. Because then when it squished
Okay.
down, it went instantly.
It just automatically went to the right size. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me do the same thing.
Yeah.
Smarty pants. You already
Ooh.
know how to rig.
No, I don't. I need to fix my light line when I open the. Boop, 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 boop,
If
boop,
you
boop.
need to, you can always add another key form too, like
That's true.
I'm gonna do.
I'll do that
I'll just
later on,
switch it a little.
probably. For. Uh, other things.
Just remember, this is the OC I'm reselling. No, this is not the one I'm reselling for someone else. That's the horse girl. This is one that never sold, actually. She almost sold a
Mm.
few times, but everyone always backed out. I'm gonna sell her on my VGenda when we're done. If you have the extended interpolation we did before on only some parts, but not all the parts, you're going to notice a disconnect because some are being affected by extended interpolation and some are not.
What does that mean?
So,
And
extended
what the?
interpolation is when we selected everything and went to the hamburger menu.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Oh, that's right.
So, you need to do that for everything on the parameter. When you add things, you need to also add the extended interpolation because
Oh.
otherwise it like won't move the same way.
So how do I add select everything again that's been rigged?
You can right click on the keyform
Okay, yeah.
and then drop down menu.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay.
Oh no, you gotta select everything first.
Oh,
Drop down the arrow.
oh, thank you. Select.
Yeah, select. And now go back to the extended interpolation.
Okay. Extend interpolation to.
And you can just hit the 2 again. Yeah, just drop it down and hit 2 again and it'll do it for you.
Okay.
There you go. Now you might notice that it moves a little bit smoother.
Mm. I fix my light on my eye.
I think your invert mask might need to move a little bit too.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. It might just be that. Okay.
It's just the white show object cursor light. Okay.
The horse one, that looked so good. I mean, it's not that it didn't look good. I don't know if I told you this, Elegant. The person who bought my horse adopt, it's by the
Mm.
same artist actually as this one.
Ooh.
They came to me and they were like, "Oh, I don't identify with this character anymore. Do you want to like re-rig her and resell her? Because you gave me a huge discount when I bought her. I feel bad selling her myself."
Aww. So sweet.
It was so sweet, but also like a little sad because it's really hard to get rid of adopts. So I hope
Oh.
one day I'll be able to sell her again.
Has it not been selling?
Oh, I haven't re-rigged her. I don't have time at the moment. That's why I'm so happy we're working on this model because it's a great excuse for me to get her done.
Yeah, and I get to learn.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I'm gonna save when I'm satisfied with it as well.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off that black eye.
Okay.
Oops. Nope. Do you make the white eye show on like the shine show the light when you go down, or do you hide it?
The light. It
Mm-hmm.
should be clipped, so it should automatically hide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people want custom characters, so that's why I stopped buying them. Even though I love having something to rig, it just doesn't make financial sense for me to invest in them.
Mm.
Um, Now that I added another keyform, there's just like this wonky part now that I have to edit with the side lash. So I'm just
Mm.
gonna do that quick. That's kind of the problem with adding more keyforms is like sometimes you have to make more adjustments on other parts because now it's gonna pause at that spot kind of. But that's okay. It was just the side lashes, really. You're still forever lost when rigging, but my explanations are always clear cut. I could teach a class.
That's true.
Maybe,
You could
maybe.
teach a class.
Ah,
Especially there's not too many English classes, I'd say.
I don't know if I could do the video editing is the only thing.
Mm,
I'd have to teach a live class, I think, with like recordings or something.
maybe.
I think that would work better for me.
And
While
then
you're doing
someone could
that, I'm just
edit
gonna
them
make some
after.
minor adjustments.
Yeah, I'm doing some minor adjustments on these lashes.
And then I actually am realizing that with my eye fully closed, it doesn't really look the way that I want it to. I
Mm-hmm.
like my closed eye to be like a little straighter. So
Mm.
I'm gonna actually select everything and just use my brush and warp it. If your black iris is turned off still, it won't work with something toggled off. You can't like move things with things off.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
So
to
I'm just
move
gonna
that at the moment, so it's perfect.
kind of warp it into position a little. Because, yeah, I'm not a fan. I like it to be more like this. And then we also didn't adjust like the lower shadow. I'm not sure if yours is peeking through like mine is, but if it is, just again, you keyform it, you adjust it with the brush. It's kind of the same thing over and over again until you get it where you like.
That's true.
Yeah, I like that a lot more, I think. Do
Mm-hmm.
you have, by chance, have you ever set up the integration with Live 2D? So
I
you
think I
can track
have,
in the
yeah.
physics
No,
window?
I did set it
Okay,
up, but I just forgot how to
awesome.
activate it.
That's okay. I can show you when we finish the eye. That way you can see yourself blinking in real time with the physics and stuff.
Very true. I might redo later on the eye wide open because I don't like how it's morphing so much now.
You can always select, I mean, if you wanted to do it now, you could always select everything. So again, right click,
True.
sorry, right click the keyform, select.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remove, oh, if you remove the, oh, why is it
Element.
not showing up for you? No, if I hit select here and then I go to a keyform, you can hit like the X'd out one, but yours isn't X'd out. Oh, maybe because something is turned off.
Oh,
Actually,
it's the eye, the vampire.
yeah, if it's keyformed there, that might be why. Try
Let me
turning it
play.
on and see if it shows up.
I could always put it 0% too.
No, it still didn't show up for you. Hit select again. That's so weird.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Oh, I know what it is. Because with extended interpolation, you have to have 3 keyforms.
Mm.
So you can't remove one. So you'd have
Yeah.
to do it first. But okay, I'll show you on mine.
Okay.
If I wanted to fully redo a keyform, what I can do is select everything. So it's all
Mm-hmm.
selected and hit this button here and it'll
Uh.
remove everything. And then
Oh.
you can
Oh.
add it back and it's going to add it
Oh.
at the original position.
Mm-hmm.
But in your case, you'd have to remove the extended interpolation and then do it, and it's a
That's
whole
true.
hassle. So you may as well do it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is essentially how that works. I'm gonna adjust my eye makeup because, in my opinion, this would warp down with the eyelid like this.
Yeah. Let's see. Oop, I just want to grab that too.
Hi, Arthur. Yeah, there's two sets of eyes, Eddie. One for vampire mode, which is the ones you're seeing, and one that is not vampire mode. Hmm. To be honest, later I might show you just like the clipping the regular eye method instead of this invert mask because I think I made things a bit of a mess on this model.
Oh, hi, Ayana. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'd like that.
Yeah,
Also,
we could always
maybe.
just change it after stream. Because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, some models like maybe it's also just because I drew it myself and it's scuff. I don't know.
The inverse mask, or
Yeah.
I don't think it's scuff. It looks great.
Well, thank you.
You're a beautiful
Stronger.
artist, so I will slap you. If you keep
If
talking poorly
a
about yourself, you'll get smack smack.
UFO comes and abducts you, is it considered kidnapping or ransom? It would be kidnapping unless they're asking for money. Then it's ransom.
I think it's
What an interesting
kidnapping.
question.
Yeah, until they ask for money, you know? What do aliens want from you? What do they need? Welcome in, zombie killer, banana birds. Hi, hi. How are you,
Welcome.
Azazalduma? How are you? I'm learning how to
Makes
read today.
an OC for sale. Maybe I can make one for next stream.
An OC?
Yeah, because I'm gonna sell her when we're done rigging,
Mm-hmm.
so I can put that on my OBS Eddie saying.
Ooh, you could. Just like a little
Yeah.
title thing.
Sometimes for my eye widen, like at the end, if I realize that I want it to be like more curved or something,
Mm-hmm.
I just go and I select everything like I showed you, and then I just do it again a little bit, like little adjustments. Kind of like that is good enough, I think. But yeah, are you ready to move on, or are you
Um,
still adjusting?
no, I just had to redo that wide-eyed because like right here it looks good, and then it goes like this and it curves too much. I don't like that part. I wish I could like
Okay,
copy it right
you
here
can,
and then
you
delete
can,
that. Can I?
you can hit select all if you haven't.
At this one moment?
Yep,
Okay, it's there. It's
and
selecting.
then on your keyboard, hit Control Shift C.
Control Shift C.
Yeah, and then on the keyform that you want it to be on, hit Control Shift V, and it'll paste it. Oh,
Target
this is a
for.
new menu.
So just click OK.
Just I don't really use it. I think hit OK. Yes, it should have done it for you. Did it?
I don't know. I think it did.
I think it's a
Yeah.
little different. Yeah,
Yeah, it
you could
is.
always do it again a little closer if you like. But yeah,
Yeah, I like it right here. So Control Shift C. Control Shift V. And then OK.
and you can
Okay.
even use your brush tool and like change it a little bit from here with everything at once,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to. But yeah. I'm trying not to like make it sound like I'm suggesting you need to or
No,
something.
I
You're
like
doing great.
your help is great.
Okay.
Your help is wonderful.
You should get into rigging. I think everyone should rig something. Even if it's just like a little slime boy.
I like that. That would be fun. I'm gonna turn that black to 0 opacity
Hmm.
because it scares me. Oh wait, that's not what I meant. Oh wait, that's cool though.
That is cool. Yeah, because it's key formed, you'd have to do it on all of them, but I'll show you a secret menu.
Ooh.
Not a secret menu, but if you have it selected, and then you go to the hamburger menu,
Hamburger.
and go to multiple keys editing,
Mm-hmm.
you can see how it's selecting all 3 of the keyforms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Opacity.
Simply, yeah, so change it down to 0, and it'll do it on all 3 of them for you
Ooh.
all at once. This is a great menu. I need to make a video on it.
I'm gonna close that open thing now. Whoops, not open. The closed one. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm rigging an eyeball. You're
Catch
never
the
touching
rigging!
rigging? Pardon?
Do it for me! Do it for your bunny!
Do it for your bunny. Ooh.
I think it's looking a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you, Sensei. Welcome in, Azul. Azazel Duma. My bad. Welcome into my Lovebug family. How are you? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee and pee real quick if you don't mind.
No, go right ahead.
Perfect.
I am going to sit here.
Oh, sorry. The
That's
coffee
okay.
makes me need to go pee so much.
Go pee. Go
Okay,
piss, girl.
I'll go pee pee. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Pee, boop, boop, boop. And keep more coffee.
By the way, I'm calling this series Tiny Bites because she's a vampire and we're doing like tiny little bites of lessons and tiny little bites of rigging, and she's a vampire and it just makes sense and it sounds cute. So if you guys keep your eyes open for anything called Tiny Bites, that's gonna be me and Elegant. We're gonna be doing some rigging. It's gonna be great. I don't know if we're like gonna do the same day like each week or every other week or what. We haven't really talked about it. But I think I'm gonna try to get her to do it weekly because I think it's good to practice your skills. But we'll probably work on this offline too because we work in VCs together a lot as well. I'll try to get like the majority of the head maybe done with you guys on stream or like starting stuff like that on stream, and then we can always finish them off stream. That's my thoughts at least. Obviously, Ellie's not here to tell me yes or no, but if Tiny Bites comes often, then you'll be happy. It's not going to be like the reading streams, I swear. It will continue as long as I have someone to teach. And something to rig, I suppose. But yeah, I think that this is lots of fun. I mean, it is for me at least, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's like a little bit strange sometimes, like to interact with chat while I'm trying to teach, but I think in general this is a good content, you know? There's a lot less copyright infringement on our part. You are correct. And as much as I'm talking, like it's not giving the same strain on my voice. So that's good. Yeah. All right. Oh, it sounds like Ellie's back. I hear clink clink. It is. It's easier to keep talking. You're right. It's not like talking into the void.
What's easier to keep talking?
Oh, we're talking about how I used to read books, and they were like, "I want this series to continue, not like the reading books." I was like, "Yeah, it'll continue as long as Ellie wants."
I would love to do that.
No, no, no. We're not gonna read books. We're gonna read.
No, I meant I would love to continue the series.
Oh, okay, good, because I'm not reading any more books.
You read books on stream to them? That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
but then I found out that it was slightly illegal and I could get copyright infringement, so we
Oh.
stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do people then like watch movies on stream?
Bro, I don't know.
I don't
I don't
understand.
know. Some people just get away with everything.
I know. And now people get banned left and right for nothing.
Yep, yep.
It doesn't make sense to me.
But um
What's this
if you're
shadow?
happier with it, we
Oh, this
can
is a
go.
hair shadow. Oh.
Yeah, you can turn it off if you'd like.
I'm happy we can continue.
Okay. Let's go into the physics window next. You know where that is, I'm
Yes.
assuming? Yeah. We're going to turn on your external application integration settings. So if you go to preview,
I'm surprised my thing is not working. Oh, there we go. I need to refresh. Preview.
external application integration settings,
Okay.
and then you're going to slide that thingy, the bar,
Allow.
and hit allow, and then hit permission checkbox.
Okay.
And then check your VTube Studio to just, oh, well, if it's working, it'll work with you blinking, actually. You don't even need to check. Obviously, there's no physics, so it's a little lackluster, but it should
No,
blink
this is
now.
so cool. Whoa. Whoa. Look at it. I want to see yours. I want to see yours. Oh, yours is so smooth. Whoa. I want to see your eye. Oh, I like that. The subtle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very nice. Good job.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna let you do any edits you want to this, like, off stream. We can even
Yeah.
be in VC together if you want.
Yeah.
But I think we should move on to lash. Oh, we can do
Perfect.
the rest of the eye stuff first.
Yeah.
Eye smile
Okay.
is next. So what I do for eye smile is I go to the select again. I select everything that's on my IR.
Okay. Select.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then I go to eye smile and I keyform it with 2 this time.
I smile.
Some riggers don't even rig eye smile anymore, especially when you rig VBridger because you get a whole other parameter for your eye.
Where's
But
this
we're
I
gonna rig it.
smile? Do I need to
It's right
scroll?
below. You just can't see it because you got the 3 dots. You can drag the names and make them bigger. Mhm.
Oh. Okay. Parameters, we need to.
Yeah, but you have to put it. Yep, there you go. 2. Yep. And this happens when your eye is closed and your mouth smiles. So you want to put it to closed eye and then move the eye smile up to 1.
1. Okay.
And what I like to do is kind of like how we did the eye widen. I make the brush kind of the same size as my eyelash.
Mm-hmm.
And I just push it upwards so that it curves upwards instead of downwards. So like so. And then we're gonna change the lashes ourselves. So don't worry about the lashes. Just
Okay.
kind of get the curve of everything. I kind of make it smaller as I go, just to
Welcome
get
in,
that
welcome,
curve.
water boy. Hello. How are you?
Welcome, Rain. I think I'm missing some messages because it did not show up for me that Rain was here.
Oh.
But yeah, this looks a little bit wonky. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it, but we're gonna keep going.
Mm.
Sometimes when you move like everything, the meshes just aren't lined up super well, so like it gets a little bit jagged. But okay, that's what it would look like vaguely. I'm gonna curve the makeup too. And then I'm gonna select the lashes from before, so all the top lashes. Oh, sorry, you're not ready. You managed to go to bed. Congratulations, Smooth.
Was I supposed to select the makeup?
No, you can have it. I mean, it's whatever works for you, I suppose. I had
Hmm.
it selected.
Okay, the tune is making it funky junky.
If you don't like it, you can just unkeyform it, remember? Hit the red one, and then hit the green one again. Enjoy your flower, Queena.
They went to sleep? Yes. Oh, get out of bed. Oh, I read that wrong.
Excited for sleep. Thank you so much, Queena. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your flower also,
Thank
Eddie.
you. Thank you. So what did you do again? Welcome in,
I
holy
just
Kuyana.
dragged it upwards, kind of like this.
Mm.
So that the curve switches position. Yeah. And we're gonna change the lashes, so mostly you're just worrying about like the main base of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this can really be as intense as you want. This is that anime girl smile
Yeah.
when her eyes are closed.
Eee.
And hit Control Z whenever you don't like something that you've done.
True. Okay.
You don't have to be stuck with your decisions forever.
Very true. Oh. Okay. Again.
That's okay. Keep going until you get it. And then I'll
Okay.
tell you how to do the lashes.
I like the mouth you did without the fangs. That looks nice.
Oh, the fangs are there, they're just clipped.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ever like
You
do
have this
the
mouth
line
too.
thing? The line tool instead of warp instead of using the brush?
I don't, but you can.
True.
I think I'm just used to it. So for me it just kinda works. But go ahead and make your own way.
True.
You can make a new path over top of everything as well. Like, even though there's paths already there, you could have everything selected and make a new one if you wanted.
Mm. Oh yeah, you're right. My music. It went poof. There we go. Mm.
That's your glue.
Ooh. ArcPath is not supported for target that are not SDK latest cubism.
Yeah, you can just ignore it. You clicked the wrong tool anyway, so just hit cancel. And then it's to the right.
This one?
Nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's right next to your brush tool.
Oh, see, I'm a dingleberry. There we go. Oh, how do I do it if I want a new one?
You can remove the old one in your tool details. You can hit the one with the minus.
Okay.
No, keep that tool. Yep. Hit the minus and then go over each green dot and remove it.
Does it delete it from the other thing or no?
Yeah, it'll be gone now, so you can make a new one. And then once you have it where you want it, you have to click the arrow tool to actually make the adjustments.
Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
I just felt like it was more smooth, maybe. Hmm.
Yeah, this might be your preferred method. That's okay. You don't have to do what I do.
I like things to be clean. Let's see. Hmm. I don't like the last slash.
You can hit the red X.
Okay.
Yep. And now you can adjust it easier.
Oh.
And remember, you can also hit hide so you can see it a little better. You won't be able to see your path either, but you can see what it looks like.
I'd have to fix some other things too.
Yeah, we're gonna do the lashes all at once. So if you get your makeup afterward and then your eye whites, then you should be good. I like that shape if you just edit that a little bit.
This one?
Yeah, the way it is now, if you just make it like a little bit wider, maybe? You follow along and learn with us.
Yeah.
Smooth. You're a fibber. You're a professional.
He is professional. Wider.
You can learn new stuff. That's true. That's true. I'm learning that I should use this tool, to be honest. This looks way better than mine.
Really?
I think so. I'm going to curve mine more. I like it.
I like a Picasso.
Picasso.
Picasso. I wonder what Smooth uses.
Yeah, what do you do, Smooth? How do you make your eye smile? I bet he doesn't. I bet he's an eye smile hater.
Why? Why would he be a hater?
A
Does
lot
he
of riggers just don't rig it anymore.
really?
Can we get split screen for the next installment? You do it! Oh,
I do
good
eyes
for you.
split screen. Like what you
You want to
mean?
see like the Discord calls screen?
That's fine.
Oh, do you use Path Edit or Brush to make your eye smile? Or something else? What do you do?
Smooth makes eyes smooth. I hope so.
Having both on stream. I don't know if it would be big enough for you guys to see is the only thing.
Now you're forced to come both to the both of our streams. Mwah.
Deform path always. Really? Okay, so Ellie, you had the right idea.
Ooh.
I always use brush.
Hi, Miracle Kush.
Thank
Kuch.
you so much for the follow.
Our our bar is watching both. Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of your method here, Ellie.
Not mine, apparently. Welcome in, Arbor! Officially, to my Lubbock family.
Thank you for the follow as well, Azaziel. I could maybe put up the Discord call. Are you okay with me sharing your Discord
Oh
screen?
yeah, this is just my alternate screen now, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
I
add a
should have had
window
that
for
bowl
you
of
guys
cereal, it's
then.
too sweet. Ew.
No time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. The voice inside my head. Let me edit this real quick. Yeah, throw this on top. You guys are gonna have to tell me where you want it, but let me just edit our DMs out here.
Or you can pop my screen out and then share it.
Too late. Next time.
I'm all
This is a
fine,
really
so
big
I'm only
one, so
on a mobile stream, no problems.
where do you want it? Is here
Ikamita.
good? Is here good for you guys? Behind the chat? Oh, I'm gonna also full screen that, so that's gonna change, isn't it? Damn. That's great. Okay, good. Here, let me make it a little bit smaller. So you can just see her canvas, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, let me see. I see a question. Does anyone know why when you're creating a warp deformer, it's not putting all the objects you select in it? A vertical split, like a Mario Kart. Ugh. I mean, I can try. I can try for you, Armar.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm gonna try it though. I know because my chat's there. She'll just get cut off anyways, Arbar. I'll try to figure something out for next stream. If you don't have everything selected from the same spot, sometimes that'll happen, Ion. Like, for example, I don't have any warps created on this model yet, but if something is already inside another warp deformer and you're trying to put it into another warp deformer, it's already in one, so it won't move to a new one. That might be your issue. Let me put in little words on my screen to tell everyone that's your stream.
Okay. I'm just adjusting my smile stuff.
Elegant. Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Sofkriti. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Sofkriti.
I'm liking your eye smile.
Thank you.
I think you're gonna have really stylized models.
I gotta get better first.
That's true, that's true.
I gotta get more used to everything.
I think you're doing good though. Like,
Thank
I know it's
you.
not exactly your first time, but like, I think you're doing really good.
It's basically my first time doing I Smile. Alive,
Okay.
elegant reaction. Welcome in, Rin Rin. Rin Rin. That's cute. I like that. To my love bug family. Beep boop pop.
Did you guys see the new emote, by the way? We've got a chew emote now.
Choo!
Don't you love it? Choo choo! It's by Minu Bear.
Minu Bear. That sounds really cute.
It is so cute. And then they even sent me a Discord sticker for it
Oh.
in my Discord. Choo choo!
Choo choo.
I want to see if I can get a sound reaction for every time people use the emote, and I'm gonna record choo choo!
Choo
And then
choo.
everyone can spam it and it'll go choo choo! You know? I think that would be really
Oh.
cute. Maybe I'll get Moochie to say it. Moochie would sound really cute saying choo choo.
What would be so cute saying that?
Yeah. Moochie, the anime girl. If you want, we can switch out the mask thing now
What do you
if it's
mean?
easier for you.
What are we
We
supposed to
can
do?
just get rid of it and do it the other way. I
Mm,
already showed you how it works, so it's not like you don't know, but if it works better for you this way, then I don't care either way, I guess is what I'm saying.
well, I gotta fix some stuff on my eye clothes for
Yeah,
this one.
maybe we can just adjust it now, then it'll be easier for you to do it the other way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It'll be
Oh.
easier. We can just delete the invert mask actually,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'll show you the OG way before people thought to use an invert mask.
Really? That sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of work.
No,
Nah?
it's not.
So what happens if I delete it? How much stuff will I have to redo?
We'll just have to clip stuff. That's all.
Oh. Oh, I know. Wait. Yeah, clip it all onto the white eye.
Yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
the other stuff into the black eye. You
Yeah.
got it. You already know. So
Yeah,
you're
I
just gonna
remember doing it like
copy
that. It's a pain.
the eye white and
Okay.
paste the standard iris in, and then remove the inverse mask because we don't want that inverse. And then for the vampire eye, you're gonna select that and then select the other stuff. So Lara, thank you so much for the follow. I love your
Okay.
name. But yeah, that's all you gotta do. Make sure you remove the inverse mask.
Let's see, iris. Clip them all into the iris. Shiny, blah
Make
blah
sure
blah
you clip
blah.
the right eye stuff to the right iris stuff. Like the white one to the
Yeah.
standard iris stuff, and then
Mm-hmm.
the black one to the pear one.
Okay. And then unselect invert mask.
And then probably give it a save because we did quite a bit of changes.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, there we go. It's so slow.
How much RAM do you have?
I think it's because I didn't shut my PC off last night. I got
Mm.
64 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay, so you're probably good to restart pretty soon. In the bottom right hand corner, you can see how much RAM is being used. So you're using like 30 gigs right now.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want, you can restart now. I'm gonna restart too because I'm also maxing out.
Yeah, it says I'm using 10. How much are you using?
No, the second number is the one that's being used. It's like resources it takes and then resources it's actively using. So it's taking 30 and it's using 10.
Mm.
Mhm. So I'm taking 60 and using 98. So that's all my RAM. So I'm gonna restart. Make sure you save before you restart.
Of course. Let me get this last thing. Maybe I need to restart because it's frozen. Almost. I'm gonna save and then I'll clip it.
Okay.
But that means you're gonna have to pre-put my screen maybe on there.
I think it should be okay. I'm capturing Discord, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I can turn it off for now. and then turn it back on.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
yeah,
I'm
just
showing my whole screen.
yeah. Cute art.
Oh, Mochi made that.
I know.
I know.
Can't wait for my birthday.
Mochi is so awesome.
Thank you, Syphilis. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll turn your preview back on now. Okay. Yeah, it should be a lot less laggy now. I mean, clipping things tends to be laggy anyways, but it
Why?
should be a lot better now.
That's so weird.
Yeah, you kind of want to restart like every hour, 2 hours or so. I don't know when we've been streaming. Yeah, 2 hours. So yeah, it'd be like that. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the gifted sub.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Thank you, Syphilis. Yeah, I can actually link the artist. I have a few of her adopts. Well, I say a few, but I really just have two. But um she's so talented and makes amazing models, and as far as I know, they're quite affordable. So if ever looking, come to me for rigging and go to her for art. Or Elegant. Elegant also does art, obviously, but Nyx makes really nice models too.
So now I have to redo the eye stuff and squish that.
Yeah, we will have to do that. But it's easy. You're just gonna take your eye white and squish it the same way we did the other one. In the end, this is a better decision. You can
For
also
this.
actually glue both eye whites together if you want from the neutral position, and then they'll go together.
Oh. An extra step. Okay.
Maybe select the white one, and then select the black one.
And then the glue button?
No, you have to go into the mesh editor.
Oh.
Thank you so much for the follow. I can't read your name. Leon Demons. Thank you for the follow. And then you're gonna click the glue button now with the glue selected and make it all red. Yep, that should be good. And now you can squish. And if you selected them in the same order I am, you're gonna be squishing the black iris.
Do I have to select the glue? Or can I select like
No,
the...
you're gonna select the art mesh, the actual art piece. You'll just have to figure out which one it is, and you might have to rekeyform it because you already moved it. But yeah.
Pupil wings? What are those supposed to clip into?
There is, I believe, a set for each eye. Let me double check here. Pupil wings. Oh, maybe they're just for the vampire, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, into your vampire iris. And remove the inverse.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Lucian! Welcome to, oh my god, hi Lucian, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. What? Oh my god.
That's wild.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the support to Ellie.
Oh my god. That really makes my day. Oh, so sweet, Lucian. How are you? Welcome, welcome, man. I'm learning rigging today, so I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Wow, thank you so much for the subs.
Rain got a sub too. Nice.
I'm being spoiled.
You are. Kiro got one.
Wow.
I've seen people I know getting them.
I just love
Sometimes it
elegance.
goes to like
It's truly
random people.
inexpressible. I wish you the best. No, thank you so much, Lucian. I'm learning rigging so I can get better now. And then rig my own model later. Uh-oh. So
Oh,
my
so yours is glued the other way. So you're gonna move your white one. You can tell by which one the glue ends up
but
on
this
top
one's
of.
still not clipping.
Um um
Oh, I put the wrong mesh.
like Pat's here begging for attention. Have a
I'm
good
off
stream,
to
Lucian.
my own stream. Okay, what are you going to stream? Can we get a shout out for Lucian, please? So you can also go check out his stream. Thanks for the sub. I don't know if I even saw this channel before. Welcome in. I am Banhammer. How are you? I like that name.
That's a fun name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi, Papa Johnson. Heyo. Heyo, heyo. Bing bong bong. Kurushi, hello. Thanks for the gift shop. Oh my gosh. Hi, Papa Johnson. Thank you. Welcome into my Lambak family now. Did you just like unfollow and refollow? Oh, the white needs to be, the light needs to be,
Yeah, you need to clip it into both of your irises this time. Winter, thank you so much for the follow.
그래. Been a while, Johnson.
You can just remove the keyform and redo it, and it should like repopulate it for you
The eye
on
smile?
the eye smile. Yeah.
How do you clip it into both?
Just select both your eye whites at the same time and paste them in there.
Oh, you can do two clipping things?
As long as you're clipping the same way. So like you can't inverse clip one and not the other, or vice
Yeah.
versa.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Welcome in, Winter Sticks. Hi, how are you? Level 5 train is crazy. I've been lurking and dropped a follow because I also love your model. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the level 5 hype train. Welcome in, Ayaka. Ichi. Hello, hello, welcome. I like the emote I got. Choo choo.
Oh,
Hi, hi.
that's so cute. An
Choo
actual
choo.
queen.
Wait, that's so cool. It like fixed it. How to do that?
Yeah, so basically before what we did is we took them from one position to another position, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because we changed it, we had to just like kind of reset it. So just by removing it and redoing it, it kind of adjusts it for you. Thank you so much, Aika. I appreciate it.
You're
Also,
welcome.
Azazel, I don't quite understand what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Or
You
shade
mean
through the
the light?
lens. Mm.
I think the light is meant to be like a highlight. This eye is
Like,
okay. Okay.
if you zoom in on mine, I have like a red under eye line on my eye. I think it's a style choice.
Mm-hmm.
Just eye is okay. Okay. Okay, okay.
I really like where our eyes are going. I think they're turning out really nice.
Yeah. I think that
Are
fixed
you
the
ready to
eye
move on to
smile
the
thing.
eye smile? Okay. Then what you can do next is select your upper lashes
Okay.
and all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but not base. I only do rigging, but I can do splitting on things. And Elegant does art and is learning rigging, so one day we'll
Yeah.
do art and rigging.
It would be fun to do like your character here or adapt models together. Like
Yeah, I agree.
designing, and then if someone wants to how do you say
Bye,
uh,
Eddie. Hope you have a good birthday with your mom.
have a great birthday with your mom, Bleach. So I need to grab the lashes, but not the base. You
Yes,
said
not the base, yeah.
okay.
And you're gonna go to the middle keyform and you're gonna hit Control Shift C
Control Shift C.
and then go back to closed eye smile
Closed eye, I smile.
onto 1. Yep, like all the way up. And then Control Shift V. Hi, Winnie. Oh my gosh. Winnie is so amazing. They make like 3D videos and stuff.
What?
And
Really?
they're all like
Like
with
3D
like these
animations
robots and
or
stuff.
what?
I'll show you my Discord server later. Winnie's really, really good. They made like even like a Ghibli style filter for it.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like cracked out of their mind.
that is crazy. I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. Remind me. I'll forget, but remind me. And then
Okay,
I just
okay.
drag this down onto the eyelashes because
Oh,
your lashes go upwards when you do the eye smile.
oh that's
And
smart.
then
Yeah.
adjust them if you need to. Yeah, you just copy the frame that already works for you. Yeah, Winnie's animations do go hard as hell. Winnie honestly is so like uh, unknown is the wrong word. What's the word? Underappreciated for sure, but what's the word that's like not seen enough?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, underrated.
Hmm. I want to see these because I have a 3D model in the works and I want to learn all the 3D stuff I can. I want to be a
Let me see
well
if I can
rounded
get you
artist.
the yeah, here's their Twitter if you want to look at it, guys.
Fix
Give
a
them
shadow.
follows. They just are changing up their story, and I'm
Ooh.
really excited to see what happens.
Did you put it? Where'd you put it? Oh, thank you.
I put it in chat. Yeah,
Excellent. Whoa, these are sick.
right?
Ah. Ooh. Oh my god. What do you animate
Mm-hmm.
in? Blender. Ooh.
Thank you for the follow, Nix.
Do you
Welcome.
do you do 3D animation commissions? I wonder. So cool. Beautiful work.
Mind the goat. Oh my god, thank you.
Never thought about it for a while. Oh. The art you made is so cute. I love
I
the
can turn.
colors you used and the
Oh
tails you did
yeah,
for both of us.
Ellie does turn really far. Yeah, yeah.
I can turn really far. Yeah. That was like my biggest request, and our friend Fluffy did the head angles on my model for me. I got them angles. And we just adjusted it so they could go the full way.
Mhm. I remember that. Are you happy with your eye smile now?
No.
Okay, keep adjusting. We have time. I thought I'd be tired, but I'm not. And we still want to get to the mouth today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yay, we love the algo.
I'll go.
Yeah, we popped up and recommended.
Really?
Apparently.
No way.
Yes, way.
No way. Sweet. A little collab one?
I usually do work along streams. Sometimes I play games, but usually working and usually rigging working. Not usually art. And elegant, there's a lot of different things actually.
I do. I do a lot of art in games and a lot of games. A lot of I'm doing a lot of more collab stuff. I've just been trying to get through comms, so I'm gonna been taking a wee bit of a break from as many streams at the moment.
Mm.
Hmm.
I like playing RPGs mostly and like cozy games.
Me
Like I really
too.
like the Dragon Quest series and Skyrim and then cozy
Ooh,
games.
I love those. Did you play
Yeah.
Oblivion?
I'm playing it right now, the remastered.
Really? It's the game
Yeah.
that's before Skyrim technically, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Elder Scrolls 4, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's always okay. True. Yeah, no. And not to
It
start.
was
Yeah,
my
no,
top
true. Yeah.
recommendation.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
for you to play
Orba
Oblivion.
requested.
I'm ready whenever to move on.
Okay, okay. So next you're gonna turn your eye smile back down all the way and put your IR open on the middle keyframe and select everything again and go to eye squint
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna actually right click eye squint where the words are and hit edit parameter and we're gonna make it a blend shape. So hit the blend
Ooh.
shape box
Okay.
and hit OK. This just makes it so that instead of it like mixing frames with the other key forms, we are able to like have it do the work itself basically.
Wow.
Yeah, so we won't have to make like manual adjustments everywhere.
Do I need to
So I'm
add
gonna hit
do I need to
yeah,
add a
two.
keyframe?
Yep, two.
Okay.
Gonna wanna select it. Yep. And then we can hit hide because you don't really need to see it for this one.
Okay.
And this is squinting your eyes, so the bottom lash line actually moves up, kind of almost like a curve or straighter, depending on what your eye shape is like as a base. So like I want to move it that far up.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like this. And then I like to pull my top lash line downwards almost straight. Not like like bone straight, just like straighter. And that's my eye squint like this. That's what I do.
I like it.
You're okay, I. Don't worry. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Adam. Hello, how are you? Oh, you're not? You don't need to apologize. No worries. I've just been focused.
But yeah, that is the eye squint. That's all you do. And that's a
Hmm.
V-bridger parameter. So if you're not doing V-bridger, then you don't need to do it.
Eyes are very expressive. Like, I'm looking at mine.
Hmm.
They're very
It's
important.
possible that if we go into the physics settings, these don't track because I don't know what your settings are um, on your model, and you generally you turn it back on preview
Yeah.
externalification,
Mm-hmm.
and it should just go when you select it. Yeah, there you go. Um, but yeah, it's possible that they won't track because I don't know what the parameters used on your current model are. So you might not get the
Alright.
squint or smile if they're not on the model that you're tracking with. But once we get further into this model, we can always have it up on the screen as an item
Mm-hmm.
and like hide it off in the corner, and then we can track it that way.
This
Hi,
is
Static.
satisfying. I could just blink.
Yeah,
EXT, oh my god. Hi, Static.
getting lost in the physics window is a trademark of a rigger. But yeah, that is your basic eye movements.
Wow.
How long did it take you to learn rigging? It seems like a never ending study. I started learning during COVID in 2021, and I studied for 2 years. And then in 2023, I started opening commissions. And as of like maybe 3 months ago, I got a manager who's helping me manage my socials so that I can
Mm.
grow as a rigger, and their name is Taylor BT, or Weeb God of Anime, and they've been so helpful in getting me like more clients because like you need to kind of be known to like be seen. So unfortunately, I kind of have to play this social game now because I didn't for the first 2 years.
It
So
is a social game for sure.
yeah.
That's what I'm learning as well.
So even if I know a lot about rigging, I don't necessarily have a lot of clients right now. So if you have friends, tell them about me because I love rigging and I'm a major workaholic.
She
Thank
is a
you.
major she didn't sleep last night.
No, I just worked all night.
Um, yeah, she just worked all night. Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Absolutely
you.
real. So cute.
Um,
I
but
can't
yeah,
wait to make
that's
the ears jiggle later. That's gonna be fun.
yes, it will be fun. Okay, we can do lash physics next.
Ooh, okay.
So if you open up the folder for right eye lash physics, it's right below. Yep, there you go.
Ooh.
We're gonna make warp deformers now.
Okay.
So we're gonna select like each lash individually. So top eyelash is number one, and then we're gonna make warp deformers. So I like
For
to keep
each
the base
individual
name in.
lash?
Yep, we're gonna do for every lash.
Oh, you're doing the middle lash first?
I'm doing number one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called number one. Okay.
So one lash, and then I put physics in the name, and sometimes I'll put like X if it's for X physics, or Y if it's for Y physics. But in this case, I'm just gonna have it be lash one physics, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever makes sense for you is what you want to do, because you're gonna have a lot of warp deformers eventually. So you want your naming to make sense for you.
Okay.
And you'll come up with your own names eventually too. And you're gonna just make them for all your lashes here, just so we
Okay.
can just do the physics all in one. And now you guys get to hear our keyboard
Huh?
ultimate ASMR.
Mine, you like it?
I love it. It's very squishy.
A
Mine is
newbie's.
clunky.
Oh, a newbie got it for me. Your prices are pretty
Oh,
reasonable too. Nice. Hi, Jack. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How's
And make
your
one for your
work
base.
day going? The big one base?
Yeah.
Okay. Base.
You don't need them for the side lashes, and you can do them on the bottom if you like. But for
Okay.
the bottom ones, I'm gonna put all the lashes together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not the
Got
middle
it.
one because it's shaped differently. I'm gonna call it bottom lash physics. And then I'm gonna make one for the main one as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add the middle lash one to the main one.
To the base?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna call that one?
I just also called it bottom lash physics. Um, after that, you're going to
You love the art
um
I did for Universe? Aw, thank you. Mom was actually rigging that model.
yeah, we did big head angles like Ellie's.
Here, I can bring it out real quick. Her out. Oh my god. Can I English? No? She's our child.
Baby.
Baby Yuna. I have her attached to me. For what? I think the model art. I think I saw really appreciate people cut hair. Yeah. Yeah. Fun to temp color later. Oh. I actually was messing around with that today on Yuna's model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the art, I was doing a different method that Twin Tails did for a certain VTuber that
Okay.
we won't speak of anymore.
Okay. Thank you
and
for the
and this
alert,
is a really
Yona.
cool way to recolor things easily, you know, within the art stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't take a screenshot. I didn't save either. Mm-mm. Lark, thank you. So what are we doing next? Whoop, whoop,
We're
whoop.
gonna select the arrow at the top here to close the warps.
I'm surprised the unit
Um,
doesn't get tracked on your screen. That's weird.
yeah, I think there might be too many masks.
Probably. Okay, so I'm sorry. Please repeat.
Yeah, so
Mm.
in the deformer window, you see how like you just have a list of a bunch of stuff? Just hit the arrow at the top of the deformer window. That's the other side.
Here?
Yep, yep. Just hit the arrow next to the lock.
Okay.
No, up at the top, up at the top. You can do it all in one. Yeah,
Oh.
hit that. There you go. This just cleans it up for us because we don't need to see inside these warps. We just need to know what they are. That's why we
Mm-hmm.
named them properly. So
Oh.
now I'm gonna teach you a little bit about like the principle of animation a little, so
Mm-hmm.
you can understand why we're doing what we're doing.
Okay.
This is our lash physics. So
Yeah.
what we want to do is make it bouncy, right?
Yeah.
So what you oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you to make one more warp. Take
Oh.
your lash line and your makeup, the top makeup, the one with the art, and make a warp for your eyelid. You're gonna need that too.
With all the makeup?
Just the one with the heart.
Mm-hmm. What does this one makeup go again?
It's like on the eyelid almost.
Oh, so we want that one too. Mm.
No, not that one.
Oh,
Just the heart eyeliner one.
okay.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Okay, have a great lunch. I hope you eat yummy food
Enjoy your
because I would like
lunch.
yummy food too.
Oh my god, I want to eat food too.
Yeah.
Continue, create. Okay,
Yeah, create.
makeup physics.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Okay. So the lash top SS SS in any of my any of my parameters means squash squish. So you'll know
Squash,
that that's
squish.
what you're meant to do. So squash squish,
Mm.
I'll show you what it looks like without rigging it like onto my
Mhm.
keyform. So this is outwards, right?
Yeah.
And downwards. And that
Mhm.
is squish. And then the other way, so you would do that on like -1, for example. And the other way would be, oops, I accidentally removed it. Hold on. If you accidentally like control
Mm.
Z too many times, you can hit control Y and it'll redo it. But
Yeah.
my buttons are not buttoning today.
Oh.
So let me just grab it again. Wait, where is it?
I want pizza, but I can't eat it. I'll probably make pasta later. And chicken. Or salmon. No, and fish. I have cod. I like fish and chips I can eat.
Okay. But yeah, and the other way would be upwards.
Mm-hmm.
So inwards and upwards. And that's a squash squish motion.
And that's a one.
Yeah, and that would be 1.
Okay.
So basically on the squash squish ones, you're going to do that. And on the lash top and lash bottom, it's going to be the lashes moving in and out. So for example, if I have 1, 2, and 3 selected, you don't have to do them all at once. But you're going to almost lay it down on the lash line for one side
Mm.
and then curl it the other way for the other side.
Oh.
Making sure that you don't move the base of it, right? Because otherwise it's going to shift.
Oh.
So that's what you're going to do. Then you can fill out the lash physics. And I will do the same. Thank you so much for the follow, Static.
So top lash, squish, squish. Okay. Add my
Yeah.
parameters for. Can I
And the
select
makeup
all
goes
top
on top
three of the
eyelid.
lashes and then do it? Do we
Um,
add physics on the makeup or no?
yeah, that goes on top eyelid,
Okay.
the makeup one.
The top eyelid. Okay. So top lash, squish, squash. Oh, didn't mean to do bottom. My bad.
And it doesn't have to be super neat or anything. Like physics just bounces around, so um, you don't want it to like warp weirdly, but in a general sense, it's okay if it moves a lot, and it's okay if it doesn't um like I'm not gonna say look good is the right way to put that, but hopefully that makes sense.
So the squash at the negative one goes out.
Yep, out and down from the middle.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear my cat. I don't think it picks up through Discord,
No.
but my OBS mic picks it up.
Oh, here we go again. He noticed something. Momo. Static.
Oh, what did you notice,
What
Static?
did you notice?
I hate this.
What'd you just
Oh,
notice? I'm so hungry
sorry.
too.
The
Oh,
lashes don't squash squish. The lash line squash squishes. The lashes just go up and down on lash
oh.
top and then lash bottom for the correct ones, if that makes sense. You can just remove it. Go to the middle keyform where it's the original position and just, yeah, remove it. You can remove it actually at the top. Sorry, I led you astray. If you go to the middle keyform again,
Reset.
and no, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. Go up where you put 3 keyforms, and right next to it, there's one with a cross. That.
Oh. Wait, I need to watch you, but I'm in the way of your parameters.
Oh. Let me see if I can move us. Actually, I'll turn this off for a second. Here. So I have like my makeup here, right?
Okay.
Squish, squish. And then the top lashes here, including the base one. go on lash top. And then the base one goes on lash top squash squish. And the bottom lashes, oh, these are top lashes too. The bottom lashes go on lash bottom with the main one as well. And then the main one goes on squash squish. Sorry if that was a little fast.
Yeah, it was too
Basic.
fast.
Okay.
I was trying to,
The
because I still can't see what you're selecting because your chats. Maybe on Discord you
oh
can share just your live 2D screen.
yeah, let me do that.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
No, you're all good. Let me share this and turn that off.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay,
perfect. Now I can see.
good. So to me, it made sense.
No,
So I'm
it's
sorry.
just like I couldn't see what you were selecting because every. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Um,
good. You're good.
my hands move or Momo's hands
So
move.
eyeline physics is the one you did for makeup.
Yeah.
This is like your eyeline. It goes on top eyelid
Well,
like
okay,
this.
perfect. And that's the squash squish one,
Yeah.
where you go to the bottom and you squash out,
Yep.
right? And then you go back up and you squish up.
What did you notice, Static?
Yeah, you have hands. You said that you have hands.
Oh, my hands move? Yeah, when I click my mouse, my hands actually change perspective. It's still a
Okay.
work in progress, but. And then all of the top lashes, including the base one. So that's from 1 to 5 and the base.
I think I'm missing some stuff.
Oh, I don't think you did 4 and 5.
There's 4 and 5 per top?
Yeah, they're the ones that are hanging over the eye.
Oh, I did not do that. You're right.
I do have googly eyes. You're right.
I feel
You're
like he's
so
already said
right.
that before.
You did in the VC call. It's okay if you forget. You're just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
What? You have. I have. Okay, hold on.
I did call you a little guy.
He is a little guy too. He gets teased a lot.
Oh, really? I'm sorry if that was a sensitive spot.
Fuck you. What? Oh my god. So aggressive. Okay. So these ones go in top lash.
They all go on the lash top, yeah.
And squish squish.
No, only base one goes
Okay.
on squash squish.
Base.
Yep, perfect. Yep.
And
And
then lash
then
bottom is all of them. And then the
both of the lash bottoms will go on lash
bottom.
bottom. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then only the main one, so the middle one,
Mm-hmm.
will go on the squash squish bottom.
Perfect.
So, yeah. And now you can just go ahead and rig those.
Okay. I'm gonna watch what you do.
Yeah, so I kind of just fold the lash down on the negative one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I curve it the best I can on the positive one. If you need more, like, um, in your warp deformer, if you need more of the gray dots,
Mm-hmm.
you change it by the warp divisions here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn my Y way up, and that's the height one, so the second
Mm-hmm.
number. Because I want it to curve a lot more than what I was able to do there.
Oh.
And just kind of warp them over. So it will look like this, and I'm going to do that to my other ones too. This one obviously is pointing the other way, so it's not going to fully end up like the other one did, where it was like laying against the lash line. Because that would be weird. Like, that's like a full 80 flip, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move it like that. And then instead, because it's already facing this way, this one would almost go all the way down.
Ooh.
It's kind of like um those like car salesman wobbly things that bend in the wind. It's like those.
I love those dudes.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to describe it. You're running on off an hour sleep. You shotgun two monsters like an hour. Well, you're talking to the right lady. Momo loves monsters and hates sleep too. So,
I don't hate sleep. I
she
just
just
don't sleep much.
prefers. She does not prefer it. She prefers to
I
work.
prefer to work.
Wacky inflatable
Yeah, the
tube,
wax
man.
inflatable
Yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah. For your base lash one, you're just gonna kind of move the end, like see where it like
Yeah.
is the
Mm-hmm.
tip. You're just gonna do that one. Yeah.
Momo also called me small, so I don't like mine. She's so
Sorry.
aggressive today.
I didn't know I was red, okay? It was meant to be a joke. Things got too real.
Yeah, you're telling me.
And then your 4 and 5 go like the opposite way.
Yeah. Ooh. She's so
And then,
fast.
sorry, yeah.
No, no, it's like it's awesome.
And then for the squash squish on the base lash, you wanted to
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing you did with the makeup, kind of, where it just like goes inwards
Mm-hmm.
and outwards, and you don't want to adjust the perspective of the like up and down too much because then your lashes are in the wrong spot. So just move
Yeah.
it a tiny bit up and down, mostly in and out for that one. So like
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I put all my bottom lashes in the same warp deformer because they don't really have a ton of like motion on the bottom lash. Like it doesn't
Because they
bounce the same way
close.
the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not as visible.
Yeah.
Oops. Mm. Oh.
What's my favorite monster? It's the white monster or the peach monster. Yeah. Fuck the peach monster? Bruh. My name's Momo. You think I don't like the peach monster?
I like peaches, but I've never had a monster.
Peach monster's peak.
Hmm.
In hindsight, your bottom lash mane doesn't really need to be on the lash bottom because there's no tip to it to bend.
True. How do you give it physics? I'm curious.
So I already inputted physics in like a file that corresponds with my parameters. But
Oh.
I can show you how to adjust numbers if we get to it, especially on body. Like it'll be custom, so even though it's inputted, it'll be a little different. When you're
Peaches are
done, though, we can
delicious.
check it
I'm
out
not gonna lie, I'm not
in
a
the
fan of
physics
peach
window.
monster. Too much peach. Hmm.
I love peach. I'm a peach girl
I'm a
living in a
peach.
peach
Oh,
world.
I like peaches to eat with like almond milk and honey. In the summertime,
Ooh,
so
that sounds
good.
good.
Mm-hmm. Bottom, top, okay. Base. Oops.
Sorry if you guys hear my kitty. He's a little bit loud today.
No, you don't hear him.
I think because you're hearing my Discord call, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
Discord won't pick it up because I've got the noise cancellation, but my mic through OBS doesn't have cancellation, so it'll pick up there.
True. Oh,
I'm excited to do the eye physics with you.
I am too. Red Bull is for losers. Hmm.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be
Of
right back.
course. Take your time. I'm figuring this out. Mm-hmm. Welcome back. Hi, Yuna. Welcome back. Hello, hello. How are you? Uh, I'm doing good. I'm very focused. I want to get this right. I'm worried I'm not going to get it right. Mm.
How goes it?
Good, I can't remember for the bottom lashes what way I needed to make them move. Oops.
I put them going the opposite way of the upper lashes. So,
So,
like if your lashes went in a circle around your eye, it
oh.
should follow.
So, like a -1, they go down?
They
Yeah,
go to the
I did it
right.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it right.
Yep. Our brush is doing amazing. Yeah, really good.
Thank you. So sweet. How's your dad rock?
How's my dad rock? Oh,
Yeah.
it's good. We're listening to like specifically soft dad rock today.
Ooh.
Um, just thought it would be more chill than like sometimes like I get some screaming rock stuff on my other playlist. So I thought this would be more chill.
I'm listening to like jazzy stuff.
Nice.
I can't wait to see what this looks like when I blink.
Yeah, I think it'll look really good. You're pushing it quite far, so it has
I
a lot of
like
space to move.
I like bumps. Okay, then I needed to do the squish on the bottom lash. Oh, I did that on the wrong one. No. There. Okay. I feel like there's not too much you can do with the adjustment itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You can always not make the bottom lash have jiggle. It's okay.
I don't know what it looks like yet, so it's hard to see.
You can check it. Just go to your physics window and blink.
Oh.
It's already set up. I mean, you can change numbers and stuff from here, but it'll already be moving for you.
Oh. Where did that come from? Where did they get this extra thing? Okay. There. Oh, it wasn't there.
What do you
Oh.
think?
I like yours more.
I think that my eyelid moves a little much, so I'm gonna turn that down. Maybe even just 30, like barely moving. But yeah, I like mine aside from that. I think. I think you may have moved the base of your lashes a little bit much because it looks like they're kind of shifting off.
Yeah, I think like when I rig them down.
Oh, you rigged them with your eye closed?
No, I did not.
Oh, you don't need to do that. Okay, I misunderstood you. What you can do is if you close out of your physics window
Mm-hmm.
and go to whatever lash you want to make the adjustment for.
How much? What do yours look like on your lash top? At the top.
Like this.
Oh. Oh, okay. Mine are just not as dramatic. We go all the way to the top again. To one. Oh. Mm. Okay.
I think you're just move the base a little bit. Like if you were to select your work deformers with your
Yeah.
lashes,
Okay.
you can select all of the ones with the top lashes and
Mm-hmm.
then right click, select child objects and hit solo.
Welcome in, Toki. How are you? Thank you so much for the 18 months. That's crazy. And then what? I'm so sorry.
Hit solo, so S,
Okay.
and hide it. You can see a bit better where they are at. So like you see even this one, this middle one, I would say moves off the base a little bit. Whereas the other ones kind of stay put. Does that make sense?
Oh.
On mine, at least. That's what I would say. So let's see yours. Can you redo it without the base? Just the lashes. You can just okay. You can just deselect it with control click.
Oh no!
Oh. Perfect. And solo. Yeah.
I think I did
See
the
how
backwards. The one eyelash, no?
no,
Yeah.
mine does.
No, no,
Oh
the.
yeah, the top one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one at the front there. You don't yeah.
Oh.
You didn't
Mm.
have it selected. You gotta
Uh-oh.
select your parameters before you do it. But you can before you do that, um when you have your parameters in all different spots like this, right?
Okay.
You can hit reset here, reset to default
Mm-hmm.
values
Okay.
in the hamburger menu, and it'll set them all back to the middle for you.
Okay.
And
But
I
should I
suggest
do
doing
that?
that before you remove any keyforms so that everything's always right back in the middle where
Oh,
it's
okay.
supposed to be.
Okay. I want to do that for this
Yeah,
lash. Reset to default.
right at the top, first one.
Oh.
See how they all go back? So now, like, well, it would have been at least right in the middle. So instead of it being like shifted, like over here, for example, or whatever, it'll be right where it started,
It
like a
should
clean
be.
slate. Yeah.
But it's
Well,
not.
it is until you move it. No, you still have to remove it. So you
Oh,
reset
okay.
it to default.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
My bad. No, it's
And
not
it
doing
didn't
it.
it didn't go. You have to select the parameter so it'll go like a light gray. Yep,
There we go.
there you go.
Ah, yes, much better.
Also, like increase your warp divisions so that it doesn't get as crunchy. That might help
Oh,
too.
yeah, that's right. Oh, it got crunchy.
It's okay, you can
Welcome
increase the
in,
X too.
Charlie Lotoy. Welcome into my Lavak family. How are you doing?
If you have the brush selected, oh, go back. Oh, I'll show you something.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah, go here. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. Go to your brush tool, and in the tool details, hit the one with the magic next to it,
Mm-hmm.
like that, and brush over your warp deformer. Okay, it's too small of a warp deformer. Generally, this will kind of reset your stuff for
Oh,
you, but it's just too small, too crunched already.
too
So
crunchy.
you just have to redo it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really helpful when you're doing like body movements with big warp deformers. Yeah, we're still streaming. We
Ayo,
haven't
stream
even
still
gotten to the mouth
on.
yet.
No, we have not.
Do you usually take a break for lunch?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
would
getting
take a break
hungry?
for lunch. Me and you?
We
We
can.
can take a break.
Well, we don't have to, but I just want to make sure that you eat
Oh, I
if you
did
want
it
to eat.
wrong.
You can reflect it. Wait.
No, I did it in the
Oh,
middle. I did it wrong.
yeah, but you could reflect it.
Oh. No, I did
It's
it in
okay.
the
Just.
middle, like at the default. I flipped that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So how long would a break be? Would we stop stream to break?
Then just. for a while. Unless you want to keep them up for
Uh-oh.
another day.
You left my thing.
Oh. We got disconnected, chat.
Uh-oh. I guess it's telling us to take a break.
I think I'm connected again.
I do, yeah.
Oh. No.
I restarted. Okay.
Oh, okay. Accept. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. How long does it take you to make food?
I don't know how to cook.
Oh, what are you gonna eat?
I don't know. Pasta and fish? I'm tired. Oh,
We can always do the math another day if you want.
okay. Because I need to work on commissions too, sadly. And my dog is in the
Okay.
heat right now, so she's very needy. My poor
No
dog.
worries.
My
If
poor
you want,
little
you and
thing.
I can, you and I can do iPhysics in the VC later if you want.
Yeah, I would like
But
that. Mm-hmm.
okay. Let's just not take a break then. Let's finish these lashes and get them
Okay.
to a place we like.
Okay. Can I see your lash? This one again?
Yep.
I'll probably reset. Oh, okay. Mine's just ugly.
I would like increase your X a little bit too. The warp
Okay.
division. You want to see another tool that you can use when
Hmm.
doing something new?
Mm-hmm.
If you select your warp deformer,
Yeah.
so I'll put mine in the middle so it's not warped. But you put yours to where you need it to be. And then, yep, just put it over to -1. Yep. And then you're going to go to modeling, temporary deform tool, temporary path deformation. We can
Oop!
add a hotkey to this
Not
later,
Tim. Oh,
but
I did
that's
the wrong
okay.
one.
You can,
Escape?
it's okay. Go to the arrow key. No, the arrow key up here, this one.
Oh, okay. Haha.
And in your tool details, you can actually change it now in the drop down. Yep, temporary path.
So cool.
Yep. Oh, you wanna. Oh, it's not keyformed. Why is it not keyformed? We need this to be keyformed first. So you just have to exit out. I don't know when that got removed, but.
Hmm.
No keyform.
Oopsie.
You gotta select your lash.
Oh, it's being
Isa!
sticky.
Hello!
Hi, Moxie. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Isa. Welcome in. Pasta and fish. Yeah. Hi, Warhawk. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi. Everyone's coming in. Moxie's a
Okay,
super talented artist.
you haven't selected or keyformed it yet, so don't get ahead of yourself. You have to select the warp deformer, not the
Oh.
lash. Yep, and then move it to where the key. No, you gotta move it onto the keyform you're editing it on.
Okay, I'm
Yep, it's okay, it's okay. Temporary deform tool. Pat. There you go.
Oh.
And now you can draw a line like you did with the old tool, the other one
Oh.
we used. You wanna put one off the warp deformer? Here, I'll do it with you. So you wanna put one like out of the warp deformer and then along the lash. Just like one, basically. Yeah. Oh, you wanna put
Whoa.
one on the other side of the warp deformer too? Yep. And now you can drag it. This is a temporary path edit tool. So once you're finished editing and you hit the check mark, it disappears. It doesn't have a line that stays like the other one.
Oh, I
So you
like
always need
this.
to do it
This is
on the
nice.
keyform that you need to edit it on because
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't work for the other one. So
Oh
you
my
have to hit check
god.
mark, move your keyform, and do it again.
Oh, I like that. I like this too a lot.
Yeah, it's really helpful. We'll use it a lot. I hope this might help you get it straighter.
Oh yeah, I like this a lot. This is this is really nice.
Okay. Good, good, good. I'm glad. I'm used to using my brush, but maybe I should teach you multiple ways so you can figure out what you like.
Oh, you got funky junky.
You can, under Bezier type,
Yes.
hit the drop down, hit smooth 3, and then drag the green crosses, and it'll kind of smooth itself out. Don't drag them so much as like tap them, and especially the middle one you're going to want to grab. So you'll hit the red X. See how it kind of resets itself?
Kind of.
Only the green ones will do it.
Welcome in, Kate Catty. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Oh.
You can also put it on smooth all. It'll smooth them all together.
It's just so. Mmm.
Yeah, small warp deformers can be hard to manage.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, go to your physics then and see if you like it more. Obviously, you can continue to edit and change things.
True.
So,
I think it's my blink is so slow.
well, it's tracking you blinking.
I wonder if my VBridger file has anything to do with that.
It could be. We can export the model like later and have it open so that you have the same
Oh yeah, I like
tracking.
this more. This makes more sense.
Okay. Good. We can adjust numbers
True.
if you want, or we can call it. It's up to you.
I'd adjust it more later. I need to eat, I think. I'll get shaky, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Who are we gonna go raid? Do you want to raid the same person?
Yeah, let's read the same person.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll just go where you go.
Aya is doing art right now.
Okay.
Do you know Aya?
Yeah, it's Usagi Aya, right?
Yeah.
That's the Twitch. Yeah. Okay. Let me make sure there's no ad for me.
Each lovelies,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for collabing with me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to learn
It's
more.
a lot of information. Sorry to overload you.
Oh, you're not overloading me. I just gotta eat now.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much
oh, wait,
for
we
the
should
follows.
have a love bug and worm raid.
Bunny.
What do you?
Flower
What's
bunny.
your and what?
Flower bunny.
Flower bunny. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow, thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here, though. Thank you for collabing with me, and also thank you for the follows and for the subs. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Mwah, mwah.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Aya's popping off. Let's go.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'll see you guys later, skaters. Skater gators.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye bye. I'm reading now.
Okay.